You're watching Neville Tiger Football on the Neville Tiger Network. Neville Tiger Football is presented by Parker Alexander Attorneys at Law, James Machine Works, Origin Bank, Go Family Health, Family Solutions, Mama DeLucas Pizza, Martinez Chiropractic, David's Mobile Detail and Wash, Sonic on North 18th Street, Sleepy Hollow, Williams Orthodontics, Cody Riles, The Levy Grill, Nuke's Eatery, Tarver Family Dental, Liz McQueen, Neela Title Company, Fleet Feet, Frank Nettles Automotive, Roadrunner Mobile Detail, and Sunny 98.3. Now let's head out to the Family Solutions broadcast booth for Neville Tiger Football with Stewart Shelby, Robert Lane, and Jason Ewing, right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
Welcome, everyone, to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Today's location is Independence Stadium here in Shreveport, Louisiana. Stewart Shelby here with you, bringing the pregame, festivities as Neville is set to tangle with the Huntington Raiders. We're glad you've joined us here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3. We've got a lot in store for you here in this pregame. We're going to start with our interview we did earlier this week with Neville's head coach, Jeff Taneyhill, profiling tonight's matchup. Let's go to that right now. And we're back here for the fourth and final segment on Tiger Talk, and Jeff Taneyhill rejoins us. And Coach, 1-1 on the year, trying to go 2-1 here as we travel to Huntington. But first things first, let's talk about our players of the week from last week before we dive into the Raiders.
Yeah, I thought we had a really great effort out, on our defense, except for the, some of the tackling. But I thought D'Angelo Wood had an excellent night. You just talked to him, you can see. I told you he's a pretty big kid, and he had a great night. Against a good running team, without the defensive line, we won't have a whole lot of anything. But D'Angelo had a great night the other night, and he's our defensive player of the week. And then the sophomore Jalen Nichols. He's working his way into the more reps he gets, but he ended up with about 144 yards. Yep. And those players of the week brought to you by Origin Bank. So we appreciate their support of Neville Athletics and these young men. Yeah, Mr. Haddad and Mr. Cagle over there do a great job. Linda and everybody at Origin Bank always helping us out. All right, Coach. Huntington, 1-1 as well. They win big, 58-18 over Mansfield, and then Byrd, bigger select school, 5A school over there in Shreveport. Perennially a very good program. Very good football program. They rack up a few points, beat them 46-22, but the consistent player from Huntington has been that quarterback. We saw him a little bit last year, Cameron Evans, and they got him 3-star, 4-star, whatever you want him, but he's had 688 yards through the air in the first two games of the season. That's something that might have you concerned. Oh, yeah. Well, we have a young secondary, and, of course, they've been told and preached to and everything else. He's a good player. We saw him last year live and in person here at Bill Ruppel Stadium, and he had a good night regardless of how bad we beat him. But, he's got some really good wide receivers. He's a heck of an athlete, and he's got I saw him make a quick screen throw where he dropped down and threw it sidearm. Yeah, kind of like a Mahomes, catcher throwing. Like Patrick Mahomes. Again. Yeah, and he flicked it out there, and I went, "Whew, look at that!" That's pretty impressive just to be able to do that with a football. So got a really strong arm, and he's a heck of an athlete. But he's got weapons too, and you talk about weapons. You've got Kenton Bross at number 1, and he'll play on the left side most of the night, and then
obviously, Trey Carter, number 4, and Jarvis Davis, number 5, are both really good players. You know, we don't have size and weight. It's hard to see on film how tall they are, but I know number 4 is probably about 6'2". He's a good-looking kid, and he runs pretty well too. So, but they run a lot of vertical routes, and then they run a lot of screens. So the mixture of they do a good job of mixing up, their long passing game with their short screen game. So, again, our defense will be tested. When you get into the playoffs, you're going to see teams like this as really good athletes. We saw them last year in the playoffs, and offensively, you're not going to see a whole lot better athlete at quarterback than we're going to see this Friday night.
Yeah, he's one of the top quarterbacks in the state. Is highly regarded around the state. I mean, he is a 4-star guy out of the Shreveport area.
And he looks the part.
Yeah, he's tall, he's long, he's got a good arm. He really doesn't like to run that much.
He really likes to show his arm off. I mean, he's got a really strong arm. He throws good balls down the field, and again, he throws that short intermediate pass well too, so that's why he's got so many stars behind his name. But I will say this, we saw him in the Jamboree against Woodlawn also, and scored quite a few points that night. And then against Mansfield, of course, they scored 50-some-odd points that night too. Bird, they were 17-16 at halftime with Bird the other night. And so it was a close game. Birds pulled away and held them. They made adjustments on defense in the second half to kind of fix some things that they had messed up in the first half. But, again, they still put up, I think, 20-something points against a good defensive team of Bird. But, talking about defense, defensively, they're not bad either. They've got some good players on defense. And it looks like they're stacked with some seniors. And, they've got a strong safety, number 3, Karma Lewis. He's a strong safety, athletic. He had a pick the other night against Bird. Justin Moore is another DB, plays corner, tall, long legs. I mean, he covers. Looks like he covers their best receiver every time. And then the defensive line, they got a cat, Brian Rodriguez. He's a junior defense lineman. To me, he's going to run about 6'2", probably 310, 315, big kid. And he moves pretty well too. I hadn't seen any kind of stars by his name, but he's a heck of a football player. And then their defensive end, Kobe Beard, he's a junior. He played against us last year. He was a good player last year. So, up front they're pretty physical. Their linebackers are different from last year, but they're downhill players. They run well in open spaces. So, they're a very athletic football team, and we are definitely going to go over to Independence Stadium and try to get after them a little bit.
You got to play a better football game than you did last Friday. That just seems the goal from week to week. You want to get better every week, and I'm sure that you and the coaching staff have devised a game plan to keep them on your toes, and you kind of see where you are. You finally get we talked about finally get a game at least on turf to where you can really see where you are speed-wise. Who's doing what, and being able to put that maybe into action for a full game plan against a team like Huntington. And
obviously, and the other good thing about it is we get to play in historic Independence Stadium, so that's just a venue that just comes part. That's just a bonus of the package. And I know our people like to go over to Shreveport and eat before the ball game, so I'm sure we'll have a big crowd over there. But I'm just looking.
The team to Superior?
No, we're not going to Superior. Okay. We're not going to eat Mexican before the game. But I'm really, I'm looking forward to seeing our team, rebound after last week and play a really solid football game for 4 quarters.
Well, last year we had they came in right at the end of the season, right before the playoffs. And I believe it ended up being 37-0. It was just one of those games that the fire hose opened up. When they showed up, here comes A.J. Allen, and then A.J. Allen again. And then
it's 21-0 after 4 plays.
4 plays, exactly. So it was just a bunch of big plays, and before they knew what hit them, they're down 21-0.
Right.
And that was kind of cruised on there. I believe it's probably going to be maybe on their minds the way they ended up. And now you're coming to their place, or at least to their town over there in Shreveport, and playing at Independence Stadium. And Cameron Evans, may have something to say about that. Coach Dennis, he's been around, has really revived that program over there at Huntington over the past couple of years.
He's really done a good job with those guys, and he's sticking with his guns over there. He's run through a couple coordinators here and there, and he's really proud of what they've done, and he should be. They've done a really good job of building that program up. And I say rebuild because they're kind of in there in the same zone as Evangel. So for years they didn't really get those kids much, but now they're kind of keeping some of those kids, and then you can see the success paying off for them here the last couple of years.
Well, and we'll be over there at Huntington. You can buy tickets at the gate.
We'll put out on tomorrow. We'll put out on a link tomorrow on the Neville Tiger Network, and I'm sure we'll share that on Neville football page that you can get your tickets in advance if you want to online.
Yeah.
Or you can get them at the box office when we get over there.
So either way, you can downloadable to your phone or buy them when you show up to Independence Stadium. Another couple of quick notes. Speaking of tickets,
right.
Tiger season ticket holders, they're giving you plenty of time. There's a few still out there.
Yeah, there's a few.
And they're going to have them, I believe, in Miss Carlson's office. I'm going back to
it's Coach Rankin's office for you guys.
Yeah, Coach Rankin's office.
Miss Joy.
Monday through Thursday from 8 to 2 and Friday from 7:30 to 1. You got cash, check, or credit card. If you haven't picked them up from Joy by 1 o'clock Friday, you lost them. Yeah. And you've been warned. You've been told and it's time to come get them. If you can't come get them, they're going to somebody else. But that's where it'll be.
We will play our first home game next Friday night. So,
next Friday night versus North Caddo.
Which, to making a little announcement about that also, we'll be honoring that 72 team. They'll be having a reunion in 1972, the 3 games in 8 days team.
That's 50-year reunion for that.
Yes,
for that game.
So there'll be a lot of people there. Bill Johnson coached in the NFL a long time. Larry Anderson played in the NFL a long time. Those guys will be there. And so it'll be a fun time to see those guys and remember them.
We've got a
service here.
Service. Well, you're right. It will be, and I think there's something coming up in October too that I'm going to keep that under wraps. It's going to be a special day at Bill Ruppel Stadium, a special Friday night. That's going to be kind of cool. So
we'll let y'all know that date when
just a little teaser for that. So we do have any more about Huntington? I mean that you want to get into?
Well, I just really think it's another test for us. We saw a team. Evangel, we played in the mud, so it was pretty much a run game, in your face, smash mouth football game. Ouachita a lot like that. This is going to be more of a finesse game where we've got to get after the quarterback. We've got to have our keep our rush lanes because he can run, and then we've got to defend the long pass and the short pass. And so it's a test of a different style of football than we've been playing the first 2 weeks, and it'll be a little more up tempo. Both offensively and defensively. So, I just think that, Chandler Pettis is going to play a big part in this ball game Friday night, I believe. And so it's going to be a different style of football play. We're going to have to use a lot of kids playing because we're going to be running and gunning all over the place on both sides of football. So it'll be a lot more sideways running than the downhill like we were the other night. So just looking forward to seeing our guys, rebound from last week and just – I really like watching our kids play football. We coach them the right way, and then we teach them the right way, and just watching them grow and mature as the season progresses. I can't wait to see, week 10, which I'm not rushing it by any means, but by week 10, I'm really interested to see where we are when the playoffs start and seeing how, much better we are as a football team week 10. So it's just something to look forward to, and Huntington's another step,
in that direction.
Yep.
Well, Coach, we definitely wish you luck this Friday night. We'll be there. The Neville Tiger Network crew will be there. We'll be live, not only on the network but also on our partner station, Sunday 98.3. So
there was Coach Taneyhill with Stewart Shelby right there as they discussed the preview of the Huntington and Neville game tonight here on the Neville Tiger Network. I'm Will Anders here with the pregame show, and we're going to take a quick 2-minute break, But when we come back, we're going to have the keys to the game with Robert Lane, our starters, and much more. You're watching Neville Tiger football right here on the Neville Tiger Network.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities, too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces, including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call, 547-3233, or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14 inch. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta bowls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see him in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
We welcome you back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth as we are high atop Independence Stadium here in Shreveport, Louisiana, one day before Constitution Day here in Shreveport.
There you go.
Independence Stadium.
Thank you, Will.
You know, they
were handing out little mini constitutions at the pocket constitutions, if you will.
I got one.
Yeah, and at school. But, Constitution Day tomorrow, and now pregame. I think what's the weather like? That's what I want to know.
Well,
it looks nice here, but, I mean, after the last 2 weeks, I don't trust anybody but Jared Floyd over there from KTVE.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
All right, here's something we don't see every day for the Neville Tiger faithful as we get ready for kickoff. No lightning delays expected tonight. Expect 85 degrees for our kickoff temperature. Sunny skies, should be a beautiful night for football. And again, no rainfall, no lightning, finally, as we get into week 3 of the season. Guys, enjoy the call. Have a great game.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a nice night. 85 and sunny at the moment, and the sun is setting here it's behind us at least in the press box here at Independence Stadium here in Shreveport. And once again, I'm Stewart Shelby, and we're glad that you've joined us here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunday 98.3. In a minute, I'll be joined by our color commentator, Robert Lane, and we're going to check in with our sideline reporter, Jason Ewing, here in pregame as the Tigers have gotten to the field. They left around 2:30 today, and now they're filing out of the visitors' locker room here at the Independence Bowl. And, you know, Robert, as we were coming into this game, watching film, you really can't not notice the senior quarterback, Cameron Evans, number 12, a 6'3", 190. Some have him as a 3-star. Some even have him as a 4. The fact of the matter is the young man can flat out throw the football, and he's got a couple of receivers to throw to as well.
Yeah, Cameron Evans is he fits the eye. When you cut the film on, he's the first guy that you notice. We faced him last year there at Neville, and Neville's defensive line did a great job last year of containing him and really just, he didn't have a chance last year. This year, a little different story. This defense for Neville is kind of hopefully coming into their own. Had a tough battle last week there against Ouachita and really played pretty well.
Yeah, big plays were the name of the game against Ouachita, and taking nothing away from Cardale Sermons. That dude had 260 yards of rushing. He had 3 plays of over 70 yards, and that big play was part of the learning process for, I believe, the Neville defense, kind of a young, maybe inexperienced defense of working on a lot of tackling drills.
That's right.
This week.
I spoke with Coach Collins there before the game tonight, and he said that it was over 30 missed tackles in the game.
Yeah.
That's pretty –
That's a lot.
That's a big stat that you don't want to see, and it was 7 missed tackles on one play, on one of the long runs. So, Neville was there schematically. They had him in the right places, but we've got to step up and make the plays when we're put in the right position, and we didn't do that enough against Ouachita. Hopefully tonight we're able to contain this quarterback that Huntington has and able to get a victory here tonight.
Tigers have lined up in the – I'm going to call that the – let's see. Which end zone is it? We're going – that's west.
That would be north.
That's east.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the north end zone as they come to Shreveport, still touting those white jerseys. Yep. We're going to try to keep them a little cleaner here this evening. Gold pants as the Tigers break out, and they're going to run through the banner on the far sideline. Huntington still in the Army National Guard blow-up helmet there. They're going to be wearing navy blue tops with white pants and silver numerals, and they're coming out of the south end zone as well. So we are just about ready to get going here as the Huntington Raiders come out. A lot of smoke, blue and gray smoke, and we talked about that last time. That was the final game of the regular season for the Tigers, where the Tigers win that game 37-0, and Neville came out on fire. Yeah. First 2 plays went to the house for touchdowns, and then the 4th play did. And before Huntington could catch its breath, they were down 21-0, and then the rout was on. I do think a renewed confidence from Huntington and their coach, Stephen Dennis, have these guys ready to play here tonight. The Tigers needing to win as they coming off the loss at Ouachita. So it's going to be a good one here at Independence Stadium tonight, and we're just happy to be able to bring it to you. Captains for tonight's game for Huntington, I believe that's number 54, Jabaria Scott, the senior lineman, and then Jalen Buckner, a senior defensive end, number 8. Captains for the Tigers tonight are number 82, Mason Shelby, and then Jaden Owens, number 68. So now as we get ready for the national anthem, we're going to take a 1-minute break. When we come back, we will have the coin toss and the kickoff. So if you're looking for Neville versus Huntington, you found it right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunday 98.3. We'll see you in 1 minute.
Truck accidents are different from car accidents. With trucks, you've got federal regulations that may apply all over the land. You need an attorney who's experienced in handling these cases, who knows all those federal laws, and has years of experience fighting for our clients.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
whether you're dining in or grabbing to go. At Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
A great job by the Huntington High School Band as they honor America with our national anthem. See the color guard walking off of midfield, and we're just about to get to the coin toss. But before we do that, let's quickly get to Robert's keys of the game here.
Yes, Stewart. Tonight, Neville's got to start early and get the running game going. With Huntington's chance for an explosive offense, we want to try to do what we did last year, get ahead early and keep that lead, because Huntington can score. Got to play more physical on the offensive line tonight.
Yep.
Washita was big and physical, and it was a back and forth, slugfest until late. And we've got to do that again tonight. Control the line of scrimmage on offense.
Quickly on defense, and we'll toss it down.
Defensively, we can't give up the long ball.
Yeah.
Cameron Evans is going to throw the fade. They've got these big receivers. We've got to do what we've got to do to be physical on the outside with our corners, and don't give up the long touchdowns. And we got to tackle better.
All right, down to Jason for the coin toss.
All right, gentlemen, glad to have you all tonight. It's going to be football. Now, choose the toss. That's tails. Main thing to remember, gentlemen, is red is tails, okay? What's your call now? Did y'all hear him? What did he say? He said tails. Tails is the call, and it is tails. What do you want to do? Defer. You're going to defer. You'll receive. Which way you want to kick? All right, get on this side of
All right. Neville wins the toss and defers to the second half, and they're going to give that Tiger defense the opportunity to see what Cameron Evans has up his sleeve. So the Huntington Raiders will get the ball first here in Shreveport. And you hear the band, I believe we need to – I believe last time when Huntington got to Neville, the band was late, and we heard him coming in. You remember,
I do,
remember that?
Yep.
So it's just a beautiful night here in Shreveport as the fans and the band and the spirit groups all filing in on the other side. But we are just about, a minute and a half from kickoff.
And the good thing it's on time tonight.
We are on time. There's been no lightning. I can see downtown Shreveport from our perch here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth here tonight. But we are getting ready to start the first half of play, and the first half of every game we play this year is brought to you by our friends over there at Sleepy Hollow Furniture. You see their patio furniture that we have for the Coach Jeff Taneyhill show at Tiger Talk on Wednesdays, but Sleepy Hollow, the Falk family and all their friendly staff can get you taken care of. Anything from patio furniture to inside furniture and some of the best mattresses in Washita Parish. They can get you anything you want, make you a great night's sleep. So go see them here on Louisville Avenue in Monroe. All right, there's Chandler Pettis set to tee it up at the 40-yard line. That's going to be number 82 and number 19. Marcus Willis and Jamarian Washington set deep to receive for the Raiders. Raiders will be moving from my left to right. So what did we determine? That's north, right?
That is north.
North.
I just checked it. Yeah.
All right, here's the kick from Pettis. It's a low one, bounces around the 10. It's going to go out of bounds around the 4, and the Raiders are going to get the ball on the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Neville's trying to kick the ball there into the corner of the end zone, and wasn't a bad kick, just didn't quite get it where he wanted it. And Huntington's going to start with decent field position to start this drive, and we'll see what this Neville defense is about here to start tonight. Again, we mentioned last week we missed 30 tackles in the game. Coach Collins reiterated to me that that's what they worked on in practice, and he was a little bit surprised because that's what they worked on since fall camp started, was tackling. And Neville was just outmanned last week with the running back that Washita had. He did a really good job, and hopefully Neville's going to take the challenge here tonight on defense and tackle these ball carriers and athletes that Huntington has.
All right, Evans is under center with an I backfield. And just one wide out here to the right side. They try the first man through. I didn't get the number on that young man, but not much doing. A couple of yards, and that's going to be it. Be second down and about 8 for Huntington.
And, Stewart, this is high school football. Everything on tape. They've been in shotgun and 10 personnel and 11 personnel in the true spread. Now they come out under center running the veer.
Yeah, now they split out a guy to the other side. That's 15, the up back, Michael Casey. It looks like they have caught the Tigers jumping here, and they're going to be offsides. That's going to tackle on 5 yards and make it second down and about 3 now for the Tigers.
They're in two tights. 22 personnel means they've got 2 backs in the backfield and 2 tight ends.
I'm trying to get the number on the eye back.
Yeah.
I cannot see. It looks like 8 Buckner, but it's not. All right, the quick out is going to get the Raiders a first down. He's brought down by Jackson Parker there on the right side. That was number 4, Demarion Carter, on the reception for.
It's 0.
Is that 0? John Solomon? Is that who's in the backfield? Got it. All right, Solomon's in the backfield. Once again, coming out in the eye, and handoff up the middle is going to gain about 3. But is that number – and did the quarterback have number 19 on, Jason? It is 12.
Let me get
the
binoculars here.
Quarterback
you got it.
The eye back.
I got you. So quarterback is 12. That is 12.
And,
okay. I was like – that's not 19. I know who that is. Once again, I backfield in a single wing, and they're going to hand the football off. That's the first man through. I believe that's Casey on the carry. He's going to gain about 4, and it's going to set up third down and 2 yards for the Raiders.
All right, back on Brian.
They go quick to the line, hand it off again to Casey, and he's going to be stood up. Going to have a decision to make right here, does Coach Dennis, as it's going to be 4th down and about 1.5 yards.
Yeah, Stewart, that's number 15, Michael Casey, the fullback. He's a junior. He's 6'2", 220. Last week, or 2 weeks ago against Manfield, he had 4 catches for 95 yards, and this week he's playing fullback and they're running the dive. So there's going to be some adjustments that have to be made on the sideline by Coach Collins. All week we're practicing in 10 personnel and 11 personnel going up against that, and now they're in 2 tights and running the dive.
4th and 1 here, and they're going to move the receiver to the backfield, and I think the Tigers say it's going to be a false start, and it is. It's going to back them up 5, and you might see Huntington have to punt this football away. The ball will be placed at the Neville. Where do they place it? 48-yard line. Huntington has crossed midfield, and we are just coming up on 9.5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. So we're just underway. The first drive for Huntington. They're going for it. 4th and 6 here. Still in the I backfield. Evans is going to look to throw. He rolls out. He's got somebody dragging across the middle. The Tigers are there. He's going to throw this to nobody. And that's going to be incomplete, and the Tigers will take over on downs. And the only plus to that, if that could have been grounding.
Right.
there was some guys out there, and the Tigers are going to get the football. They just got a little bit better field position.
Yep. Good job by the Neville defense creating a stop there, and you wish we could have gotten a sack. We got to make the tackle. Those are tackles that we've got to make that we made last year. And
Cameron Evans is a big.
That's right.
He's 6'3", 190. You're going to have to wrap him up, get him around his ankles, and get him down.
That's right. But good job by getting off the field and getting this offense for Neville going here, almost at the 50-yard line.
All right. And we've got a flag. One of the Tigers jumped. We're going to back us up 5 yards here, and now that'll move the football back to the Neville 43-yard line to make it first down and 15. Let's look at the starting lineups for the Tigers offensively. Looks like that's Thomas Campbell in there at tight end. We'll get back to it as we get to the action. They hand the ball off. That's excuse me. That's Jalen Nichols on the carry. He gets the penalty yardage back +1. So now it's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 from the Neville 49.
Yeah, on first down, our receiver, he's got to hold his water. He's excited to get out there and get playing. He left a little early and put us behind the 8 ball, but
quick hitch. Ball's complete to Caleb Vaughn. And nice gain, crosses the 50 out to about the Huntington 46-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 4, or actually 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers.
Yeah, good job by Brooks Anzalone. What he saw, we just ran hitches, softest coverage, shortest throw, and made a good throw there on 2nd down to create a 3rd and short here.
3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. They're going to throw it on 3rd down, and that is Vaughn again. He got to the sticks and a yard pass. Nice throw, nice catch. First down Tigers, and that first down was brought to you by the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe.
I love the decision by Anzalone again. Softest coverage, shortest throw, and move the chains there. Giving him some easy throws, catch and throw, throwing the quick game. Try to get this quarterback going and these receivers going as well, and having success there on 3rd down is big to keep this drive going.
All right, here's the 1st and 10. Anzalone once again back to pass. He's got a man in the slot. He missed him. Overthrows Vaughn, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, you just got to stick it on him there. They ran the smash route. The outside guy ran a little hitch route, and the inside guy ran a corner, and Anzalone had him wide open and just overthrew him just a hair. You got to just throw it in there and stick it in his numbers, and that would have been a big play there on 1st down.
All right, 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. After this play, we're going to try and check in with our sideline reporter, Jason Ewing. Anzalone brings Vaughn in motion. He hands this one to Nichols. He's got running room, and he's going to be out across the 35, out to the 30, and that's going to move the chains again for the Tigers, and that's another Sonic on North 18th Street first down. Jason, how's the sidelines down there?
It's good, man. It's dry, so that's a plus. But it looks like the Tigers are going up the –
all right. Here we go. Quick throw again to Vaughn. Gets it out to the 24. They say a fumble there at the end. Did he lose the football or did they stop his forward progress? Huntington is running toward. They've blown this dead.
Yeah, he was definitely down. We're so high, it's hard to tell. They're giving Huntington the ball.
But they're saying he fumbled it. Yeah. I don't know if we can see that on the replay. On the Parker Alexander replay here at the end of this play, the Tigers are driving. Vaughn in there and is fighting for extra yardage. And then the ball is ripped out after he's down. They say it's a fumble.
Yeah.
And now Huntington takes over. 1st and 10, and that ball's going to be placed on the Huntington 27-yard line.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row that we've had balls stripped from us, that not fumbled, but taken away from us. And offensively, you've got to learn to protect that ball and expect guys that to come in there. They're coming after the ball, not you. So you got to protect that football. And but it was a successful drive. We put together some good plays, so that was good to see on the offense.
Once again, I formation with Evans under center. Looking to throw. He's throwing the hitch and go. Ball is caught at the 40, and they're going to be dragged down at the Neville 25. That's number 4, Damarian Carter. With a big gain right there as taking advantage of, I believe, a young defensive back over there. I think that was 17. Was that Alan Price? Yeah, that was Alan Price over there. He bit on that pump fake, and then DeMarion Carter went there. So a one-man route nets the Raiders a big gain. Now they have 1st and 10 from the Neville 25. Still I formation, single receiver to the far side, and this pitch looked like stopped in the backfield. Ball comes out. The Tigers are going to pounce on it. You were shaking your head as another missed tackle, and it ended up going into the Tigers' favor. They thought he had him tied up in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. He breaks it outside, and ball is stripped. I don't see who got the strip. That was number 18 right there. So Tytron Hanley from his safety position.
We missed him in the backfield. I think it was Fobbs White. Hit him pretty hard in the backfield, and he bounced it outside, and 18 there for Neville came over. It was a big collision on the sideline, and the ball came out, and fortunately Neville recovered it, and we'll start this drive here just inside our 20-yard line. Again, we gave up the big play that I was talking about. We're gonna see that again, though, from this Huntington offense.
Another run around the right side for Jalen Nichols. He's going to get a few, maybe let's call it 3, and be 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers.
Yeah, Neville offense last drive did a good job of taking what this Huntington defense was giving them in those short throws. Just got to protect the ball. Hopefully we can put together a good drive here and get some points.
6:55 to go here in the first quarter. Clock stopped as Nichols ran out of bounds. Still no score. Tigers have the football on their own 20-yard line. Nice inside little forward pitch, and to Vaughn, he's got the corner, and he's going to be tapped out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So a big gain for Caleb Vaughn. That's going to move the chains, and that's going to give them a Sonic on North 18th Street 1st down. Tigers trying to go tempo here. Snap of the ball. Hand it off to Jalen Nichols, and he's got running room. He's going to cross the 50. They're going to mark him down at the 50. So another nice gain for Nichols. Tigers are still trying to go fast here. Another 1st down for Neville. Now, snap again. Jalen Nichols weaving his way through Raider defenders. He crosses the 45 out to the Huntington 43-yard line. And that'll be 2nd down and 3 yards to go for Neville, and they're still running quick. So, and that's going to give the Tigers a 1st down as the hard count entices the Raider defensive lineman to jump across. And that's going to mark it off 5 yards. Ball's placed at the 38-yard line of Huntington. It's another Sonic on North 18th Street 1st down.
That was a fast few plays there. Yep. And I go back to the stretch play that Caleb Vaughn had where he pressed it to the sideline. Against Washita, we ran the same play, and he tried to stick his foot in the ground, and he got stopped. He did a good job tonight stretching that play for good yardage.
Brooks Anzalone has the ball out to Hanlon. He makes a nice cut, and he might go. He's up the sideline, cuts inside at the 5. He's in for the score. Nice job as Anzalone rolls out from pressure, finds Hanlon dragging across the middle, and a nice block on the outside. Hopefully I can see it on the Parker Alexander replay, who made that block to free Hanlon up the sideline. You see Brooks rolling out, and that's Gibson. Nice job to free Hanlon up the sideline. Nice move there about the 7. Yeah, and the Tigers strike first.
Great job by Anzalone coming back to his 3rd read, basically. And that's Hanlon dragging across the middle there and hitting perfect in stride. And Hanlon was able to get some yards after the catch and obviously put it in the end zone. So great job by Hanlon. He showed his athleticism there, catching that ball and getting the score.
Rudy Dozier to snap. The kick is up from Pettis. It's good. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tigers strike first. It's 7-0 Neville. We'll be back after this 1-minute break right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through Or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's healthcare needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Welcome back, everybody, as we return to the Family Solutions broadcast booth here at the Independence Stadium in Shreveport. Tigers strike first. That was about what was that, Jay? How long was that pass? I think it was a 38-yard pass and catch there from Ancelone to Hanlon. This kick is going to be taken at around the 6-yard line. That is 22, I believe. No, I can't tell you who was running that. Was that 28? He's coming off.
Yeah, 28, I believe. Yeah,
or 80 something. That was 87, I believe. As we go through
we're up here in the nosebleed section.
Yeah, and silver numbers on blue shirts are hard to read here. I think that was no, it's not Jimmy Anderson. He's a tackle. Okay. Either way, the return is out to the 29-yard line, and Huntington now moves that wide receiver to the near sideline. Deep I formation. They're going to put number 4 in motion, and that's going to have another false start on Huntington. So they were trying to get Demarion Carter. That was the young man who made the catch on that big play.
Yeah, and what Huntington's trying to do, they're basing it off of last year. Neville's defensive line dominated up front, and so they're trying to control the game with clock and try to create one-on-ones outside, like we saw earlier on the long third down pass that they were able to complete. Go play action or the hitch and go, and which they were successful in.
All right, 1st and 15 now for Huntington. They're going to hand this off to the fullback, and he's going to get nothing. Big push there from the Tiger defensive line. They might say he got a half a yard out to the 25-yard line. So let's say he did and make it 2nd down and 14 for the Raiders.
Yeah, and what Huntington has not shown is that they are going to actually read this dive. It's not the triple option as of yet. Now, who's to say that they won't pull it and go down the line and pitch it, but they've handed it every time.
Tigers, once again, in tight, handoff to the tailback this time. He's going to get a yard, but that's it. Taken down by Matthew Fobbs-White at the 26-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd down and 13. I think we can get that starting defense graphic up there so we can give you an idea of who's out there for the Tigers. You see that, Watley, Woods, Perkins, and White along the defensive front, Dozier and Robinson at linebackers, and you got Graves, Cagle, Price, and Riley in the backfield. All right, 3rd down and long for Huntington. Clock running, 4:40 to go here in this first quarter. Tigers leading it 7-0. Fumble on the snap. Looks like Huntington fell on it. Cameron Evans falls on it at the 25. He's going to lose a yard, but that's going to be 4th down. And I believe they're going to switch out some players and punt this football away. Well, it's 4th and 13. They might do a short punt. First time we've seen Evans in the shotgun formation. And they're trying to maybe get an extra 5 yards, but no. And now he's going to drop back a little bit deeper. This is going to be that pooch.
Quick kick here, more than likely.
7 seconds, 6 now on the play clock. Evans looking to throw. He's going to throw the screen. They had it open. I don't know if he'd have gotten the first down, but he overthrows. I believe that's Mims, number 2, out of the backfield. And the Tigers are going to have great field position at the Huntington 25-yard line as they take over 1st and 10. They did have some Tigers in the area. Breland Robinson was chasing that play.
Yeah, it looked like they caught the Tiger defense sleeping a little bit, kind of expecting what we were expecting is the quick kick, and the linebackers missed a step, and if he catches that ball, he's going to be real close to getting the first down. It was a good throw.
Yeah.
Just went right through his hands. Very fortunate there for Neville, for Huntington dropping that pass, and Neville starts here on the 25-yard line going in.
All right, Nichols in the backfield next door to Brooks Anzalone. There's the snap. Brooks going to take it himself. No, that's not Anzalone. That's Jacob Robinson in at quarterback, and now Anzalone slides in here as they're going to pull Nichols out, and Robinson has been getting some snaps at running back here in this week, giving him a shot. Maybe at that, we talked about finding that bruising runner. You get the senior Robinson in there, get the ball in his hands. Here's the snap. They're going to hand the football off to Jacob, and he's around the right end. He's going to get a couple of yards back after the loss, across the 25 to about the 23-yard line. It's going to make it 3rd down and 8 for the Tigers, and Robinson is going to come off. Nichols replaces him. The Tigers are going to go 4 wide.
You know, you're getting close to field goal territory here, and, you want to be smart with the football. You can't take a sack here. You want to try to at least get positive yards and add to the field goal.
Anzalone drops back to pass. There's some contact there on the far sideline. He was looking for Gibson, but he couldn't really get off of the coverage, and that ball falls incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down here from the 24-yard line, and I believe Pettis is going to try a field goal. He's going to place the tee at the 31-yard line, so this makes this a 41-yard attempt.
Yeah, this has got to be right on the edge of his range.
Yep.
You got to have a good snap, good hold, and hit it well. See if he's got the leg to get it there.
John Michael Sampanera there to hold. The kick is up from Pettis. It's got the distance, but it's wide right. So the Raiders hold, and they're going to switch out personnel. The Tiger defense is going to come back out onto the field.
Yeah, good stop there by Huntington. Did a good job of, after the turnover, defense coming out with a short field and not giving up points. That was a big stop for Huntington there, with it being 7-0 here still in the first quarter.
Well, they're going to place the ball at the 20 because it's like a touchback here in high school. You're not going from the spot of the snap. So either way, 1st and 10 for Huntington as they are huddled up on the sideline. And, I want to see if Stephen Dennis is going to spread this thing out.
Yep, it's definitely a bit shocking to see a spread team come out.
The first 2 games we saw on film, I mean, they're wide open.
Yeah, and now it's again, it's 22
double
personnel.
tight end and a single receiver to the far side. He's going to come in motion closer to the line. They're going to try the pitch. He's going to run into one of his own blockers, and the Tigers are going to take care of the rest. A gain of a couple, maybe about 1.5 yards. We'll call it 2nd down and a long 8 upcoming. I believe that's I think it's 2 in the backfield, right? I don't know. I think Jason's back up here. But, that is 2. That's Mims, the running back.
Yeah, they just ran the toss sweep there, the lead sweep, motioned the receiver in to crack back on the defensive end, and Neville did a good job of containing it.
All right, 2nd down and 8. Evans under center. This time Evans buying himself some time, looking downfield, and that's going to be picked off. Henry Cagle was there at the 48. He's taking it back, got some running room, some blockers. He cuts back across the field, and he's going to be taken down at around the 22-yard line, actually the original line of scrimmage. And I don't know what Evans was thinking there.
It looked like a miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback. It looked like Evans wanted to throw just the stop route, just catch it and throw it out there like they did earlier, and the receiver ran like a lazy slant, it looked like, and Evans, that was a one-receiver route. He had to get out of there due to pressure, and he was trying to throw it to the same guy coming across the field and just made an ill-advised throw and underthrew it pretty bad, and Neville was able to get the pick, and they're starting about where they left off when they kicked the field goal and missed it. So good job by getting the turnover there by the Tigers.
the second turnover of the ball game, first recovered by the Tigers. This time, Anzalone's going to keep it himself. It looks like he wanted to hand that football off, and Nichols didn't grab it. So headsy play by the Tiger QB. He's going to punch it forward for about 5 yards and make it 2nd down and 5 from the Huntington 16-yard line.
Yeah, good.
Maybe 2nd down and 4. Excuse me.
Good to see Anzalone getting positive yards there on first down. You can't have a busted play on first down. That puts you behind the chains, and you don't want to be playing catch-up all night.
Minute to go here in this first quarter. Tigers lead the Raiders 7-0. Anzalone has the snap. He's going to take it himself again. Dives into the middle. He's going to be close to the first down. It's going to depend on the spot. Standing around the 12-yard line. That's where he needed to gain. Let's see if they give it to him. Nope, they're going to say he's a yard short at the 13. So 3rd down and 1. Tigers bring in a couple of tight ends here. They're going to try to get this first down and keep this drive alive. 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts to either side. They're going to hand this off to Nichols. He's got running room, and he's going to be in for the score. 13-yard scamper for Jalen Nichols. Nice job opening a pathway there in the middle by that Tiger offensive line.
Yeah, good job there. Great drive. Way to put it in. And Jalen Nichols looks like he's running with a little bit more confidence.
Mm-hmm.
A reminder, he's a sophomore. So hopefully as he gets more and more carries, he'll have more and more confidence. We saw A.J. do that through his career. Junior year, he was a good player. Senior year was totally different. So I expect big things out of Nichols here in the future.
Tigers lining up in that familiar swinging gate formation. Sampanero is the holder. And now they're going to slide back in to a standard extra point formation. That's Rudy Dozier going to handle the snap here on the extra point. The snap is down. The kick is up. And it is good. So with 18 seconds to go in the first quarter, Tigers take a 14-0 lead. We'll be back after this 1-minute break with more Neville Tiger football on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
If you've lost a loved one through the fault of someone else, call Parker Alexander today or visit parkeralexander.com for more information or to schedule an appointment.
This is why I run.
All right, welcome back as Chandler Pettis puts his leg into that one. It's going to be hauled in around the 4 on the return, and he's got room up the near sideline. The return man is number 82, and he's going to be tripped out of bounds at around the Huntington 47-yard line. That's Marcus Willis on the return, I believe. And a nice one there. It's going to give Huntington some good field position. But they do trail the Tigers 14-0. So with that, there's only about 11 seconds. We got maybe one play here in the first quarter. Left in the first quarter. Once again, the I formation. This time the wide receiver, Carter, is split out to the near side. They're going to hand this ball off, and still on his feet, powering forward out to across the 50 to the Neville 45. And that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So after one quarter of play, Neville 14, Huntington nothing. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. This is Neville Tiger football on Sunday 98.3 and the Neville Tiger Network.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC. Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
And we're back. Appreciate everybody joining us here on Sunday 98 and also on the Neville Tiger Network. 14-0 your score after one quarter of play. Huntington has the ball on the Neville side of the football field. It's going to be placed at the Neville 44, and it's going to be 2nd down and 1 for the Raiders. And Robert, a good first half. You know, the Tigers are driving the football offensively, which is good to see, and playing some solid defense. And Huntington really surprising them, I believe, with this kind of power football here as Evans going to look to throw. They're releasing. That's number 6. He's going to not be able to make that catch as it falls incomplete around the 10-yard line, but he was looking for Caleb Tucker, sliding him out. It's like they're trying to disguise some wide receivers at those tight end positions.
Well, they're trying to create one-on-ones against this young, secondary that Neville has.
Yeah.
And, they've done that. The kid was open there. Just got to stick it on him there if you're the quarterback for Huntington, and just barely missed him.
I'd wonder timing-wise for Evans.
It's different.
It's different. I mean, you know better than anybody.
Yeah. He's under center 100% of the time this game and hadn't been all year.
He's going to hand this off to the tailback. He's going to have the first down and out across the 40 to the Neville 39. So that'll be a first down for Huntington there on that 3rd and 1 play.
Yeah, and what they're doing is they're looking at their personnel versus Neville's personnel, and they said, hey, we match up better. They probably watched the Washita film and saw the success that Washita had running the football and shortening the game, and that's kind of what Huntington's trying to do tonight. Ball's on the ground on the snap, and that's another thing that you'll see. They've been in the shotgun, and now he's under center, and he's had 2 fumbled snaps.
It's going to lose a yard right there, back to the 40-yard line, and make it 2nd down and 11.
That's right, and again, you waste a play, it puts you in loss of yardage and long distance down. So we'll see what they can do here on 2nd and long.
They're going to move the wide receiver to the near side here, and that's going to draw an offsides against the Tigers. I think that was 95. Anderson. Just getting a little bit of jump there. The big guy for the Tigers. It's going to mark it off about 5 yards to the Neville 35-yard line. Now it'll be 2nd down and 6 for Huntington. Huntington trails 14-0 here as we're just under a minute into the 2nd quarter of play. Evans under center. Turns. He's going to look to throw, and he's got pressure. The Tigers, nice little head fake. Faked out, and that's going to – he's throwing it out of bounds, and there's nobody on that side of the field. I mean, nobody on that side of the field. That's going to be intentional grounding as I believe the officials are discussing it. They're not going to drop the flag. I think Coach Collins wants it. He was outside the pocket, but – they had no receivers on that side of the field.
And that's the problem with going with one receiver routes. You're stuck, and what they were doing is just trying to throw the fade one-on-one down here on 2nd and 5.
Evans going to hand the football off, and a nice job. That's Fobbs White came in there and busted that play up. Loss of 1. It's going to be 4th down and 7 now for Huntington, and Coach Dennis going to have to make a decision, and it looks like, is there a player down? I believe there is a player down, one of the linemen for Huntington. So is they going to take that injury timeout? Let's take one here too. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be back on the other side with more Neville Tiger football right here on the Neville Network and Sunday 98.3.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizza, 9, 12, or 14 inch. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta rolls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Welcome back, everybody. As during that injury timeout, actually came back a little bit early, but fortunately for us on the air, there was a penalty flag thrown on that play. It's going to back up Huntington across the nose of the football is right there on the 40-yard line. That's going to make it 4th down and 11 now for Huntington, and no signs of punting here. As Evans under center, he's going to put that wide receiver in motion. Evans going to roll to throw, and he's got a man down the middle. Busted coverage, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Raiders. Henry Cagle got turned around there in the backfield, and they lost number 4, Damarian Carter. And a 40-yard throw and catch from Evans to Carter.
Yeah, it went play action. I'd like to see where he came from.
See on that replay?
Yeah, on the replay. Looks like he was the motion guy. He motioned in and just ran a go route, and we
Henry went with on the
corner.
single. Yeah,
and he's got to have up the seam there, and you go play action on 4th down. You know they're not running the football, so you got to find the receivers, and you can't give up the big play, which we did to make it now 14-6. They're going for 2.
Now a flag comes out. I believe they snapped. They came out of the huddle with 12 men.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a legal substitution against Huntington. It's going to back them up 5 yards. They looked like they were lining up to go for 2. Now the ball is placed at the 8-yard line. But Huntington is on the board after that 40-yard toss. And now Evans comes off the sideline. And I don't know if they kick. I didn't really – I don't know.
Yeah.
They didn't score last year when we played them, so I don't know.
I didn't pay attention to any special teams on their film. But.
And now a timeout has been taken by Coach Dennis. So we're going to take one, too, a 1-minute break. We'll be back on the other side with the extra point right here on the Neville Network.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
This is why I run.
All right, welcome back as we have a late addition to the party here as number 4 runs out to be the wide out to the far side. Evans with play action. He's getting chased, has pressure. The ball is thrown incomplete as his receiver fell down in the end zone, and the two-point conversion is going to be no good. But, Robert, you talked about that fourth down play where a little mix-up in the coverage in the defensive backfield from Neville allowed them to get a big play there on fourth down and cut the lead now to 8 for the Tigers.
Yeah, great drive there by Huntington, and obviously hitting a big play there on fourth down, and defensively you hate giving up a touchdown on fourth down, fourth and long like that when you have a chance to get off the field. But Huntington did a good job of disguising that receiver, putting him in motion and running him up the hash there, and we just lost him in the secondary, and he was wide open, and you got to give credit there for Huntington executing the play. But Neville's going to get a chance here to get the ball back and hopefully still have success running the football and throwing the football like we've seen tonight. It's been a pretty successful offensive drives that we've seen. So hopefully we can keep that up here in the second quarter.
Isaac Jungina back deep along with Jalen Nichols for the Tigers. First time we've seen Isaac back there. Here's the kick. It's going to be taken by one of the upbacks at around the 27-yard line, and he's going to be tackled at the 38, and that's where the Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And that was actually Jalen Nichols there.
Or it was 25. Was that Vaughn?
That was 29 that caught the ball. That was Jalen.
Okay, so Nichols was up,
and
that was Vaughn in the back.
Yeah,
okay.
They slid them up, I guess, because the kicker doesn't have enough leg there to get it to the back line. So Neville's going to start with decent field position here, I guess, on about the 37, 38-yard line.
Tigers have been moving the football. I've been impressed with their offensive output, and they're going to break the huddle from the sideline, and that's going to be Jacob Robinson in the backfield next to Brooks Anzalone. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. There's the snap. Anzalone looking to pass. He's going to be pressured and sacked back at the 30-yard line as the pressure came up the middle. He wasn't able to evade it. A big loss on first down back to the 30. It's going to make it 2nd down and about 18.
Yeah, it looks like Neville just lost his one-on-one up there up front. Looks like the Huntington defensive lineman beat our Neville offensive lineman and was able to come up with a big play there.
Once again, they swapped the receivers to either side. Throw is caught. I believe that's Vaughn. Gain of about 5 out to the 34-yard line. And get some of those yards back.
I love the success that we've had tonight throwing that hitch route to Vaughn. That's a high percentage throw, and we've been able to execute it tonight for positive yards.
All right, Tigers still. Nope, they're going to look to the sideline. Coach Birch going to get the signals in here. You got one-man coverage on that top guy with Hanlon. They're going to throw a little inside screen. There's some running room. I believe that was, let's see, who made the catch? That was 8. I think that was Tamarian Wade. Gets it across the 45 to the 46-yard line. It's going to be right in between. It's going to be 4th and short for the Tigers. 4th and a long 2, we'll call it. The Tigers switch out some personnel. They put a couple extra tight ends, and now another timeout is going to be called by Coach Dennis and Huntington. So we're going to take one, too. We're just going to take a 30-second break here. A 30-second break. We'll be back with more Neville Tiger football here on Sunday 98.3 and the Neville Tiger Network.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Well, Robert, as we return to action here, Huntington takes a timeout there on that 4th down. Let's see what Coach Taneyhill and his coordinators decide to do, and they're going to break the huddle. They were trying to catch them with tempo right there, and now they're going to break the huddle, and we see Chandler Pettis standing around the 31-yard line ready to punt this football away.
There may be a surprise.
And there's not. The ball bounds around the 20 is going to be fair caught.
I was given false information.
at the 15, the crack investigative reporting there from Jason Ewing on the sidelines. That's weird that I guess he did a quick fair catch.
Yeah, I didn't see it there.
Normally on those bouncing ones, you pick it up and go forward.
Yeah.
But they're going to place the football at the 16-yard line of Huntington, and that's where they'll take over 1st and 10. They trail Neville 14-6 here at the Independence Bowl in Shreveport. And we were discussing we do have a very expansive press box up here.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's very nice. We've got room. We've been running around here.
The bad thing is we got to have about 4 sets of eyes with binoculars.
Yeah.
So you have to see numbers, and it's making it tough. But it is nice up here.
All right, another I formation there behind Evans. A turn, handed off to the tailback, and he's immediately wrapped up by a couple of defensive linemen. I saw Fobbs White in there, also Brody Watley. Maybe let's give him a yard. 2nd down and 9 for the Raiders.
Yeah, good job. I mean, the Neville defense has done a tremendous job stopping the run tonight. They're just trying to run the dive in there. The Huntington's had success hitting some big plays, and that's about it so far.
All right. Evans looks to the sidelines. There's a guy in a neon yellow shirt. He's the one bringing the signals in, and now it's under 5, 4, 3 on the play clock. Is he going to get it off? He will. Evans looking to pass. They're trying to go for the short little screen, and it looks like it was covered up.
Yeah, it's definitely covered up. And again, they're trying to create one-on-ones. Neville's been able to get pressure on this quarterback, and when you get pressured with a one-receiver route, it's not a good feeling.
Yeah, you have one option.
Yeah, one option, and especially if you're still in the tackle box, you got to try to throw it at the feet of the receiver and not throw an interception.
And they've got Cam Riley here on this side. He was the one in coverage there on Carter. Now they're going to bring everybody back into the huddle, and I guess with this field position, Coach Dennis trying to play this clock. We're under 7 minutes to go, even though the clock's not running after the incompletion. Okay, Evans, once again, looking to throw. He's rolling out. He's got his man, and then there's a flag coming in at the end of that play. And I don't know where that's coming from.
It's in the area of holding. It was a late flag, though. Let's see.
It is a hold against Huntington. When I looked up, I saw all of our defenders chasing.
I know. There wasn't anybody
back there. The whole offensive line was still in the same spot. And that's going to back them up 10 yards. Or no, it's not. I think they're going to decline the penalty and make it 4th and 9. And now we may see a punt here from Huntington. But, I mean, heck, they didn't punt it from their own 25 earlier. Evans now in the shotgun. Single back next to him, and you've got stacked wide receivers to the far side and one to the near.
You got to cover the running back coming out of the backfield here like they ran earlier.
High snap, and that's going to be a quick punt. It's going to be bouncing around the 48-yard line of Neville, and where is it going to stop? Around the 29-yard line. So the quick kick there from Evans, a nice little quick kick, flips the field a little bit, and the Tiger defense holds, and the Tiger offense back out onto the field.
Yeah, earlier they lined up in the same formation. We were expecting them to quick kick it, and they weren't quite as backed up, and they slipped the back out of the backfield for the screen, and he dropped it, if you remember. That's what I was looking at there, and as a defense, you can't get lulled to sleep expecting them to quick kick it.
And you just got to play defense.
You got to play defense, and there is no return. There's no return. You let the ball go. So play defense And if he kicks it, great. Let your offense go back over and take over as they are now.
Nichols back in the backfield beside Anzalone. He's going to put a man in motion. They're going to hand it to Nichols. He's got running room on the left side as he weaves his way out to around the 35-yard line. Nice gain on first down of about 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Tigers.
Yeah, if your running game can produce 5 or 6 yards on first down, it makes it really easy or a lot easier for the play caller. Coach Birch, it puts him in a lot better feeling calling plays when you're 2nd and short rather than 2nd and long.
This time the Tigers split 2 wide to either side. That's Vaughn and Hanlon to the far side. I believe that's Wade and Gibson to the near side, and this is going to be a handoff up the middle. That's Vaughn running with some toughness there as he gets it out to the 40, and that's going to move the chains for the Tigers. And we've reached the hydration timeout here as we're 5:54 to go in this first half. So we're going to take a timeout as well, a 30-second break. Tigers leading Huntington 14-6. We'll be back after this brief message.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities, too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces, including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call, 547-3233, or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Nice shot of the Tiger cheerleaders who come to cheer their guys on. We heard from a couple of them, Briley Kelly and Ella Smith, on Tiger Talk this Wednesday. Just good to see them making the trip, and they always make the trip. The support groups at Neville are second to none. Okay, Anzalone looking to pass. He's got a man in the middle. That's Gibson. It's caught at the 20. He's going to score. Touchdown, Tigers. A nice job by Anzalone of throwing Gibson open.
Yep. Last week against Ouachita, we saw him miss a couple of those. Underthrow them. Tonight, that ball right there, he threw it where his receiver could go get it and put enough air on it. And you can see here on the replay, he stepped up in the pocket and threw him open. And a great catch there by Gibson. And, they weren't catching him after he caught that football.
60-yard touchdown. Anzalone to Gibson extends this lead for the Tigers as we await the point after. 5:44 to go here in this second half. The Tigers sitting with a 20-6 lead. Let's see if they'll go for the single point here, and they will. Shift over. Samponair to hold. Dozier to snap. That's Chandler Pettis ready to kick the extra point. Snaps back. It's down. The kick is good, and it's 21-6 Tigers. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with more Tiger football right after this.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see him in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
Kickoff from Pettis is taken by a Raider at around the 5-yard line, and he is still on his feet out to the 25. They're going to mark him down at the 24-yard line. That's where Huntington will take over 1st and 10. And Jay Traylor handling all the stats for us here as he does every week. He took the week off. Well, he didn't take the week off. He did it from home remotely last week.
He's the smartest guy ever. He stayed in there and didn't have to – he stayed in his Barca lounger instead of sitting in the press box at Ouachita. But he told me that Tigers have amassed already over 200 yards offense, 210 to 148 for Huntington, and Huntington back out there. Now trailing by 15. Quick pass out to 4. A nice job there by the young defensive back Cam Riley of forcing him out of bounds. But a nice gain there on first down out to the 37-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 2 for Huntington.
Yeah, and if I'm Huntington, I'm running that play right there until Neville walks up and presses that guy, which they are a little closer now. But still, you can still get it to him, and you've created a one-on-one out here with an athlete.
Yeah.
And if he wins, he goes the distance.
Fumbled on the snap, and let's see, does Evans fall on it? I think a Tiger has it. That's Rudy Dozier coming up with the football. Let's see what the officials say. Rudy's out the pile with the football, and I don't think anybody regained possession. Still waiting on a call. And they're going to say 3rd down. Let's see.
Yeah, it was a scrum.
Let's see. There on the – nobody had possession there on the bottom, but either way, ball's going to stay with Huntington. Now 3rd and 2 after the loss on that fumble. This time they split a man out to the far sideline. Evans looking. There's the pitch. The pursuit is there, and they are going to wrap up the running back after a gain of 1. He's going to be short of the line to gain. 4th down and 2 upcoming for the Raiders. Nice job pursuing the football there by the Tiger defense.
Yeah, good execution there by Huntington. That's something that they don't normally do. And I said it earlier, they've been hand in the dive. That time right there, 3rd and short, they pulled it and pitched it. And Neville's defense did a good job of pursuing that ball carrier and making the tackle there to create a 4th and short here. We'll see what Huntington does. They're backed up. 4th and short. This is a big decision here.
It looks like Jamarian Washington now in the backfield for the Raiders. Here's the 4th and 1. They go quick. Evans looking to throw, and it's nobody there. They tried to drag the running back out of the backfield. Evans had pressure from his backside and was well covered by the Tiger D. They're going to take over 1st and 10 deep in Huntington territory.
Yeah, Huntington, again, 4th down, going play action there, kind of basically a one-receiver route again. I was a little bit surprised why they didn't just catch it and throw it out there to their receiver there to the wide side of the field. Neville did not have him pressed up, but Neville did a good job there of forcing the quarterback to throw it away there on 4th down and taking over here with a short field.
Yeah.
Here, what are we?
We're 4 minutes to go here in this first half. First half brought to you by our good friends at Sleepy Hollow Furniture there on Louisville Avenue. And now the Tigers with a short field trying to tack on to this 21-6 lead. Nichols beside Anzalone. He's got a little running room up the left side. He's close to the 1st down, and he keeps pushing them legs forward, and he gets the sonic drive-in 1st down as he crosses the 25 down to the 23-yard line, and the Tigers, once again, trying to go with tempo. Another handoff there to Nichols. He's broken to the 10-5. Touchdown, Tigers. Jalen Nichols from 23 yards out. Flag is dropped in the end zone.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a personal foul on Neville. One of the Neville offensive linemen pancaked the guy and then dove back on him there right as the Neville player scored the touchdown. So we'll see what happens here.
See a nice block in there. It was actually Mason had a nice block on the end, and there he goes. And, yeah, you're right. There at the end, there's going to be the penalty. So they might wipe this touchdown off. That's how they do it here.
Yep.
So the touchdown is going to come off the board. That's just unfortunate. That was way behind the play. You can see the frustration on Nichols' face as that's going to back him up from the original line of scrimmage. Oh, they're going to do after the play on the score. He said it looked like he motioned on the kickoff, so we're going to
the touchdown's going to stay.
Yeah, it was after the play.
It was after after he scored, so the Tigers have a touchdown.
Yeah.
And even though it's a lot of confusion on both ends. They're still discussing it down there, but the official went and said, there's the flags in the end zone, so the ball's placed at the 3, so we're going to take the 15 on the kick.
Yep. Touchdown counts, and what happened is the penalty happened after Jalen crossed the goal line and scored, so the play's over. So you assess the penalty on the next play. They had a chance to do it on the field goal,
on the extra point.
Yeah,
okay. There we go. Glad we got that worked out. So now the Tigers take a 27-6 lead as we await the point after from Chandler Pettis. Now one of the Raiders jumped off sides, but they're going to let this one go as we're set up into the normal PAT formation. The kick is up. And it's good. 3:42 remaining in this first half. Tigers lead the Raiders 28-6. We'll be back after this 30-second break with more Neville Tiger football.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
Welcome back, everybody, up to the Family Solutions broadcast booth as Tigers giving the fans a little something to cheer about as they punch it in on a Jalen Nichols 23-yard touchdown run, and they extend their lead over Huntington to 28-6 with 3:42 remaining here in this first half. First half brought to you by our good friends, the Falks there at Sleepy Hollow Furniture on Louisville. Check them out, man. You got to go through that showroom. Robert, you been in that showroom?
Oh, yeah.
It's nice. And they got some stuff for all parts of your home. I sometimes I got to stay out of it because I want everything in there. All right, here's the kickoff. The penalty on the personal foul forces the kickoff back to the 25. Pettis going to put a leg into it. And it's going to be taken around the 25-yard line. Tigers are going to make the stop right at the 40. I believe that, let's see who made the tackle. That's 49 was the first man there. That's Clarence Betts, and we called his name a couple of times last week as he was getting a little action at versus Ouachita.
Yeah, good-looking sophomore there.
Yeah.
And I've watched him on kickoff coverage. He gives great effort down the field, and that was a good tackle there. He squared him up, and hopefully good things to come from him in the future. Also, this sophomore class they've got a lot of players just inexperienced.
The last 2 weeks at the pep rallies, if you've probably seen there on the Neville Tiger Network, I know how you like to tune in for the pep rallies and watch. But they introduced the sophomore and freshman classes in the last 2 weeks. The freshman class and sophomore class both went from sideline or on stage right to stage left, all the way across, and the junior and seniors were about about a little bit in the middle.
Yeah.
That's correct. So some good things on the horizon, but there's some for the Tigers, but there's good things happening now.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah.
Now, same formation. Dennis is sticking to his guns here with this hand, and as he hands this football off, one of the Raiders linemen loses his helmet. The tailback's going to squeeze out for about 4 yards, making it 2nd down and 6 for the Raiders. Yeah, that lineman's going to have to come out. He is replaced. We can see that is that number 2 now in the backfield? Yeah, it's Jamarian Mims, the deep back. Evans looking to pass. He's looking down the corner, and nice job coming back for the football. Cam Riley, he breaks that pass up.
Yeah, great job there by the Neville DB. Again, they're creating a one-on-one out there, and they just tried to throw the fade, and it was a jump ball, and Neville's DB did a great job there of
He recognized it. You could see it in his eyes as he was on the receiver. He saw the receiver looking for the football. He turns, finds it, and gets his hands on it.
And the key was he turned and looked.
Yeah.
Where you get pass interference calls is when the DBs don't turn and look.
3rd down and 6 as they try the pitch out to the right side. And Henry Cagle is there as well, and with Rudy Dozier. They're going to stop the tailback short of the line to gain as he crosses the 45 to about the 46-yard line. You got to get to the 50 for a first down, and Neville's going to call timeout here with 2:51 to go in the first half. So let's take 1-2. Here's a 1-minute break. We'll be back on the other side with more Tiger football.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see him in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
Tiger defense trying to get another 4th down stop. Huntington with 4th down and about 4 yards to go from their own 47. They're going to hand it. First man through, he's going to have the first down. That time they snuck him through as he crossed the 50 to the 49. That was the up back. And that'll move the chains for Huntington.
Yeah, Huntington just overloaded the right side, kind of like Mule Team, kind of like what we've seen with the Neville offense. They put their big guys all on one side, and they handed it to number 15, the fullback, and he was able to pick up the first down there.
All right, 1st and 10, Huntington from the Neville 48. They try the fullback again. He breaks free. He's going to be upended by Henry Cagle. The ball comes out, and they say he's down at the 35-yard line. And let's see that on the Parker Alexander replay as the fullback gets hit. I don't know. I think he was down. All right, 35. Another first down for Huntington. And now the Tigers are going to take a timeout. But let's keep it right here as the Tiger defense they got a 28-6 lead, Robert.
Yep.
And, now Stephen Dennis's theory might start working a little bit.
Well,
that softened them up a little bit with those couple of pitches, I believe.
That's right. And it's you never see this. They're under center running the option, but they're going hurry up. Mm-hmm. They're not really bringing the clock down, to 1 second like you would think they would do. Obviously now they can't do that.
Yeah.
But they've been doing this the whole game. They got wristbands. It's the spread concept where they look to the sideline, but they're in 22 personnel, which is 2 backs and 2 tight ends, and they're running the dive. And as you said, they have pulled it now and pitched it a couple of times, which has stretched the Neville defense, and they've popped a couple of dives now. Mm-hmm. So going to have to get our eyes on our keys on defense and play both the dive and the pitch there. That's why they call it the triple option.
Yeah. So Huntington has 1 timeout remaining. I think with that one, that might bring us down to 1 timeout remaining. Yeah. So as Will Anders clicks the button back there, there it goes. All right. So we see it.
He's got a lot going on.
All right. 1st and 10 for Huntington. Ball on the Neville 35. 2:16 remaining in this first half. Evans back to throw, and Fobbs White is there. He's going to sack him back at the 40, a loss of 5.
Yeah, good job by the Neville defensive backs. They worked out the coverage, and a lot of guys, running routes there off the play action, and gave Fobbs White the time to make the sack there. Big sack there to create a 2nd and long here.
Yeah, the Tigers just rushed 4 there.
Yep.
They dropped everybody back, and now 2nd down and 15 here for Huntington. Still a single wide receiver here to the near side in that I backfield. Evans is going to hand it off. I believe that's 6. Is that Tucker? I can't tell what the running back's number is. That's 0. That's right. John Solomon. Is that 0? Is that what you see? 0. All right. John Solomon on the carry gets it to 3rd and 9. That crosses. That's right. The ball's at the 33-yard line. He wasn't Solomon there as he came out. That's a different runner. I don't know who that. What number?
You can't tell.
We got Jay.
Got the binoculars out.
The deep back, Jay. Is that 8? That's 0 again. Solomon, I thought he came out. All right, Evans looking to throw to the corner. Jump ball, and it is almost picked off on the tip drill by Henry Cagle. Once again, they tested the sophomore Cam Riley, and he came up aces.
Yeah, Cam Riley's had 2 great defensive plays in a row there on the fade.
Yeah,
flag
looks like
on
we
got
play.
a flag, yeah.
So it might have been an illegal shift. I thought I caught the end of that deal. Let's see. It was an incomplete pass. That was 4th down.
Yep.
Okay, so it would pick up the flag. I was sitting there watching it. For some reason I thought it was 3rd down. So this is going to be 4th down. No, they switched them out. The defense is out there as. So with 49 seconds to go in this first half, Tigers with a 28-6 lead and the football on the Neville 28-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like we got spotters at home. One of my friends, Jennifer Kane, has texted me what number it is. They can see it better on the Neville Tiger Network than we can from up here.
All right. Anselm back to pass. He dumps it off to Jalen Nichols. He's got running room. He's at the 50, the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers. Jalen Nichols takes it about 75 yards to pay dirt.
Great play call there. They just ran the running back screen. It was very well executed. You get out behind Big Hurd. He makes a big block, and Jalen's one-on-one and makes a guy miss, and he takes it for the distance there. And we've seen great execution with the offense tonight. It's been tremendous in the passing game, in the running game, and that play right there is a perfect example. So great play there by the offense, put up points.
All right, 34-6 now for the Tigers. They're going to slide back in on that swinging gate for the extra point. Snaps back, hold good, kick is good. It's 35-6. Neville, 36 seconds to remain in this half. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back on the other side with more Neville Tiger football right here on the Neville Tiger Network in sunny 98.3.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
Nice shot there from our sideline camera guy, Sean Hollister. You know, Sean makes the drive over from Dallas to every football game. And that's a true Neville Tiger and a heck of a cameraman as well. And he doing work with the XFL. Lucky for us, the XFL plays in the spring. So
doesn't interfere with his.
He's down there with with Jason Ewing, and hopefully we'll get Coach Taneyhill at halftime as the Tigers scored quick. They took the ball over on downs, one play, screen pass to Nichols, goes for 75 yards and a score, and it's now 35-6 Neville. Pettis puts his leg into that kickoff. It's going to go out of bounds, and Huntington is going to take over on the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Neville comes out, obviously 36 seconds left before half, and, defensively you got to expect them to, possibly take a shot. Huntington may want to just kneel on this and get into halftime and try to figure out what they can do in the second half.
Neville deferred in the after winning the toss. They will get the football to start the second half. Here comes Huntington's offense, and Coach Dennis might think about going back to the old offense there in the second half,
Yep.
but he's going to stick with his guns here as they trail by 29. Evans under center, hands off to the up back, and he's just mauled by the Tiger defensive line. Matthew Fobbs-White finishes him off. No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 10, and that might be the last play of the first half. I don't know if he's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, it looks
Coach
like they're
Dennis
going to just let it.
Is looking for. As they're not even putting the play clock on, and now Huntington's going to go to the locker room. So, folks, first half in the books. Neville leads Huntington 35-6. Coming up on the Go Family Health halftime show here on the network, you'll see the halftime festivities and as well as Tiger Beat and everything we have for you here. If you're on Sunny 98.3, you'll hear Big Dave Robinson and crew with their halftime scoreboard show. But I think Coach Taneyhill is down there with Jason Ewing. Let's go to them right now.
Coach, Huntington, first 2 ball games, shotgun, split wide, come in 2 tight ends under center. Were y'all thrown off by it at all?
Well, we had talked about that, as well as Ouachita ran the ball on us last week. We felt like they might do some of that because they have some of that already in their packages. But, I don't know if their center's hurt or what. I really don't know what's going on while they're in that. But, as long as our defense keeps playing well and our offense keeps clicking this second half, I'm looking forward to it.
Talk about offense clicking. Brooks Angelone with over 200 yards passing in the first half. It's been a long time since a Neville quarterback's done that.
Well, he's really worked hard this summer and in the springtime, and I'm just proud of watching him play every Friday night. He's done a great job of being a backup for 2 years, and now he's starting to play really well for us.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Jason. Thanks, Coach Tannehill, for taking the time out. All right, it's halftime, and Tigers lead 35-6, Robert. It's been a heck of a first half.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's great to see this offense clicking.
Yeah.
We played at Evangel. It was obviously the Mud Bowl. You didn't really get to display what you really do.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, last week had the delay, and Ouachita obviously is a very good team, and we played well enough to win.
Yeah.
We just gave up too many points on defense, and so good to see them in sync and in rhythm and having success. You want to come out in the second half and continue that success. It's contagious. You want to get, especially these young guys, you want to keep them playing and give them experience, and especially when you're having success like tonight.
All right, folks, we're going to take a break, a 2-minute break here on the network on Sunny 98.3. You'll be going to Big Dave Robinson, and they're going to update you from some scores around the area. On the network, we'll do the same thing. Also, we'll have stats from Jay Traylor. Will Anders is going to take over the Go Family Health halftime show when we return. Your score, Neville 35, Huntington 6. We'll be back after these messages.
This is why I run.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food. To delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's healthcare needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizza, 9, 12, or 14 inch. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
We welcome you back here to Independence Stadium for the Go Family Health halftime show as the Neville Tigers lead the Huntington Raiders 35-6 here at the half. But before we get into any stats, scores, and all that, let's first head and watch this week's edition of Tiger Beat by the Neville Varsity Speech and Drama Department. Here it is.
Neville Tigers. I'm 4-star international best thespian Brielle Mitchell.
And I'm 3-star grand thespian Sophia Bonin.
And you're tuned in to
Tiger Beat, sponsored by the Neville Varsity Speech Squad.
Brought to you every Friday night during halftime.
Trust me, it's going to be great.
It was expected that about 4 million students took the 2022 preliminary SAT National Merit Scholarship qualifying test last October and entered the National Merit Scholarship Corporation. Jessica V. Pham, daughter of Joe and Jeannie Pham, proudly represents Neville High School as its semifinalist. At Neville, Jessica participates in the orchestra, National Honor Society, and the varsity speech and debate team. This creative, curious, introspective, empathetic, and quiet young lady lives by the motto, love. According to Jessica, this world could use more love, and Jessica desires to contribute. Jessica will matriculate in order to Princeton, MIT, or Duke to pursue a degree in bioengineering or medical research to ultimately practice pathology or biomedical engineering. We are so proud of our Neville Tiger.
Your 2022-2023 Neville High School Band and Color Guard are led by section leaders Miles Cassio, Andrew Clayton, Bryce Douthit, Langston Jackson, Chandler Johnson, Drum Captain Anne-Marie Brown, Band Captain Joel Hobbs, Drum Major Braden Winterman. Band directors are Marie Menifee and Tyler Schwanefist. Color Guard directors Bailey Meredith and Morgan Frith.
I'm looking forward to the season, especially since it's my last year.
So far, I'd say our football season's going really well. We have a good core group of guys on the team. I think each week we're going to just keep getting better and better. Going forward, I'm expecting to go far. I think we have really good chances this year. I'm excited to see what happens.
This is Coach Rankers again. You know what I'm going to talk about? 3 things you know I'm going to always talk about. It's academic, football, and never pride. Pride is one of the most important things that you can have. Pride for yourself, pride for the school, pride for the parents, above all things, have pride in yourself. Have pride in getting your lessons every day. Along with pride, you have to have respect. If you don't respect yourself, nobody else is not going to respect you. And that's when you lose all your pride.
That's it for tonight's show. This has been Tiger Beat,
sponsored by the Neville Varsity Speech Squad.
All right, welcome back to the Go Family Health Halftime Show. Here at Independence Stadium, the Neville Tigers lead the Huntington Raiders here 35-6. And what a great video done by the Neville Varsity Speech Squad on this week's edition of Tiger Beat. So with that, we're going to take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we're going to have scores from around the area and stats from halftime. When we come back, you're watching the Go Family Health Halftime Show. When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's healthcare needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football. Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
If you've lost a loved one through the fault of someone else, call Parker Alexander today or visit parkeralexander.com for more information or to schedule an appointment.
We welcome you back here to the Go Family Health halftime show as the Neville Tigers lead the Huntington Raiders 35-6. We are going to go quickly into some stats and scores from around the area. Let's first start out with scores from around the area. As I can pull it up here, the Captain Shreve Gators lead Union Parish at halftime 24-7. Carroll up on Southwood 20-6. Cabot, Arkansas up on Ruston at the half 14-7. Richwood and West Washita 6-0. Republic of Tennessee down to West Monroe, currently 42-0. Franklin Parish with the win last night at home against Rayville, 47-17. Oak Grove leads Sterlington at the half, 31-14. Wassman up on Mentorship Academy, 40-0. And St. Fred's and Gina all knotted up at 12. In Class 2 3A, Bastrop currently leads the Faraday Trojans 28-14. Cedar Creek all up on Winfield 21-0. OCS up on Mansfield 12-7. No score from Delhi Charter or River Oaks. And nothing on LaSalle. Let's get to some stats from the halftime. Neville with 312 yards of total offense to Huntington's 185. Neville with the 312 yards, 213 through the air. They've had 99 yards rushing it. Neville and Huntington both have one turnover on the night. Huntington, their 185 yards, they had 120 over the air, 65 on the ground. Penalties tonight, Tigers with 4 for 30 yards, Huntington 5 for 25 yards. Time of possession tonight, the Neville Tigers trail that one. They've only had the ball 8 minutes and 18 seconds to Huntington's 15 minutes and 6 seconds. Brooks Angelone tonight, 9 for 11, passing with 213 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jalen Nichols, 98 yards on 10 carries. He has 2 touchdowns for the Tigers. Jalen Nichols with a one reception tonight for 69 yards. Jaden Gibson, one reception for 60 yards. And Bradley Hanlon, one reception for 38 yards. Each one of those receivers had one touchdown. Caleb Vaughn tonight, 5 receptions for 34 yards. And I don't think D'Angelo caught a pass, did he?
No.
And on Huntington's side, Cameron Evans. Yeah. Cameron Evans, he's 7 for 15, 120 yards, and 1 touchdown. Michael Casey on the ground, he's at 8 attempts for 37 yards. Jamarian Sims, 7 for 14 yards. And through the receiving, Demarion Carter, he has all 7 receptions for Huntington for 120 yards. Scoring tonight by the Tigers in the first quarter, Brooks Angelone started off with 6 minutes in the first quarter. Left in the first quarter, Brooks Angelone's pass to Bradley Hanlon for 38 yards. The extra point was good by Chandler Pettis. Tigers would go back and score with 18 seconds left in the first quarter by Jalen Nichols' 13-yard touchdown run. Chandler Pettis' extra point was also good there. Huntington would answer back later in the second quarter with 9 minutes and 34 seconds. Cameron Evans' 40-yard touchdown pass on 4th down. Touchdown was good, but the 2-point conversion pass was no good, made the score 14-6. With 5 minutes and 44 seconds left in the second quarter, Brooks Angelone completed a huge pass to Jaden Gibson for 60 yards for the touchdown to extend the Tiger lead 21-6. Tigers would also answer back with 3:42 left in the second quarter with a Jalen Nichols 23-yard touchdown run. Tigers would get the 15-yard penalty on the ensuing kickoff. And then Tigers would score again with 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Jalen Nichols' 69-yard screenplay to Jalen Nichols for 69 yards. And that touchdown, an extra point, made our halftime score 34-6 here at Independence Stadium. So, I'm trying to see. So, Tigers with 14 points in the first quarter, 21 in the second quarter.
Will, as we go through halftime, they added about a minute and a half to that deal. We watched a very energized halftime show from the Huntington band, and we appreciate all the hard work you're doing out there, getting all the scores, everything. You got one more little stat nugget you want to throw out our way?
Well, Huntington tonight, 2 for 8 on 4th down tonight. I think they've only punted one time tonight.
Yeah, they did the quick kick.
The 54-yard
I believe,
punt.
and then we see a text from Michael Harvey saying he's never seen a
never
kick
seen
like that.
Yeah.
That's like a quick, come on.
Coach Brown special.
Yeah, no, come on, Michael.
What Michael will say is that they never had to punt when he played.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right. Never had to punt. All right, so, Will, thanks for that. Jay Traylor maintaining all the stats for us here tonight. And, Robert, in the second half, what are we looking for from the Tigers? A big lead already.
Yeah.
Maybe starters for, if it stays this way, for another couple of series.
Yeah, no doubt. You want to continue to come out and have success. You want to keep the pedal to the metal, especially with this young football team. Young meaning also inexperienced. We got a lot of guys on offense that hadn't played much football, whether they're a junior or senior, and then I think there's 4 sophomores out there. So, you want to continue to get these guys reps and against a good Huntington team. Neville's come out and executed tonight, and it's been good to see. So you want to keep the ball rolling, and it's good to see that we're making progress. It's what these guys need, especially like Jalen Nichols as a sophomore. The more carries he gets, the better he's going to be, and we've seen that tonight. He's running with some authority tonight, and that's good to see for the future.
You're right about that. Here comes Huntington back out. As I'm relaying some messages to Sunny 98.3. As the Tigers are going to receive this second half kickoff. And folks, the second half is brought to you by our good friends at Williams Orthodontics. Kevin Williams and his crew can get you hooked up, whether it's braces for your teenager or just some whitening, anything else you can do. They're right there on Lammy Lane here in So hopefully Justin, there he is. Okay, so we'll give it 10 seconds, and you see there on the Williams second half sponsorship.
Don't forget station identification.
All right, everybody, welcome back to all of our listeners on Sunny 98.3. Tigers about to receive the second half kickoff. They lead Huntington 35-6. Looks like that's Jangina. Isaac Jangina, and is that Nichols or is that that's Gibson? That might be Gibson. It looks like Gibson.
Yeah, Gibson's
back deep.
One of the.
So here's the kick. It's going to be to the up back. That's Nichols, who has it around the 30. He's got some running room. Still fighting for yardage. He's going to cross the 50 out to the 49-yard line. So about a 27-yard return for Jalen Nichols, and the Tigers will start off with great field position here in the second half.
Yep, right here at the 50-yard line, and obviously we'll probably see the starters come out, I would assume.
Yeah.
And you want to have a good, successful drive here. Like I said in halftime, you want to keep the pedal to the metal, keep that same rhythm, keep the same mindset that you had in the first half, because it becomes contagious, and you're forming your identity right here as an offense. So you got to keep it going.
Yeah, they come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near. That's Jacob Robinson next to Brooks Anzalone in the backfield. He's got it, throws quick out to Caleb Vaughn. And Vaughn is going to be stopped for no gain. Huntington was there. Read that one perfectly.
Yeah, I like the play call. You know, we get the ball on the outside, and Huntington did a good job of defending it.
Mm-hmm.
They just threw the bubble screen, and gotta withstand your block out there on the inside as receiver, and it's a tough long block to have to do, and Huntington did a good job of covering that play.
Thomas Campbell in as a little halfback tight end position, and give is to Jacob Robinson. He's going to have positive yards out to the 45-yard line. Gain of 4. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for Neville. And trying to get Robinson some carries to get a feel there at running back. And
they want to get him more involved in the offense. You know, get the ball in his hands and develop some playmakers here within this offense.
Tigers taking their time on this one. They bring in a couple of tight ends now. 2 receivers to the near side. Going to do a quick pitch out to Robinson, and he's got a little bit of running room. A flag comes in there at the end. We'll see what that flag is. This might be hold. Robinson not quite enough to get the first down, but let's see what they call here. So, they're looking towards the Tiger sideline. Let's see what going to be a hold against the Tigers. I don't know if we had that on the replay. See who was holding out that way. It might have been Mason. He had grabbed that end in the back right there. So all right. Tigers now 3rd down and 14. Stack some receivers to the far sideline. Anzalone back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, and he's going to have to take it himself. Pocket was gone, and everybody was covered. Tigers are going to have to punt this football away.
Yeah, 4th and long like that, and Huntington did a good job of covering the receivers, and Anzalone did a good job of just protecting the ball there. You hate to take a sack, but when you force yourself into a 3rd and long situation, the percentages go way down. So Neville's going to be forced to punt here.
All right, 4th down and about 16 here. So Pettis is back around his 30-yard line, set to punt it away. He's got the snap. The kick is away. It looks like is that 0? As he comes back to corral it, that's
I don't know where the fair catch is.
That's 5 right there. Okay, that's Jarvis Davis was back to catch it. But normally, even if he does the fair catch, chasing it down like that is a dangerous
it is.
proposition.
And he actually did good. He caught the ball. He saved himself or saved the Huntington offense some yards there.
All right, Huntington's going to take over on their own 9-yard line with 9:34 to go here in the third quarter. And Neville leading 35-6. A couple of good games going on around there. Captain Shreve playing Union Parish, and Shreve was out to a big lead, but Union Parish is fighting back. They trail now by 10, 31-21 with 3:28 to go in the third. All right, once again from the I formation under center is Cameron Evans. He's going to hand off to the tailback. He's got a little running room there up the right side. Going to get it out to the 13-yard line. He's gain of 8 on first down. It'll be second down and 2.
Yeah, good play there by Huntington. I believe it was the counter, and we got to do a better job up front.
Yeah, nice hole. And another handoff to the right side. Going to get the Raiders a first down, as that's number 0, John Solomon, bringing it out to the 34-yard line, and that'll be first and 10, Huntington. Huntington kind of going with a little tempo here. Quick throw out to number 4. A couple of nice moves. He's going to move it out past the 42 to the 43-yard line. That's another first down. Just a little quick screen out to Carter.
Yep, the DB's out there. He's playing off, and they're taking what the defense gives, and good job executing.
Number 30, that's Julian Burns out there on the coverage of Carter. And this time, Evans hands it off to Solomon. He crosses the 45 to the 46-yard line. And they hadn't even moved the chains yet.
Yeah, they're moving fast.
So a gain of 1 maybe on the play. That'll be second down and 9. And they keep moving those chains down. I thought they'd had already made a first down, but I think the chains are a little confused. That ball's caught out on the far sideline, or actually on the far hash. Now it's on the Neville 45, and it's second down and 1, they say. That would have been a first down anyway if they'd have put the yard markers on the right place. But here we go. Evans pitches it to Solomon. He's got a little running room out to the 40. And now that's going to give him, that'll give him a first down. Actually to the 39 of Neville. So here we go, first and 10. Ball's kind of placed near just almost smack dab in the middle of the field, the 39-yard line. Evans looking for the hitch, and that ball is tipped away. Nice job there by Marlon Elam coming over from that safety position and knocking that ball away. He was looking for number 5, Jarvis Davis, down the near sideline.
Yeah, and it's basically one receiver routes. That's what they're doing. They're max protecting and trying to let their athletes win one-on-ones. And good job there by Elam in coming over the top and making the play.
All right, second down and 10 for Huntington. Evans going to put a man in motion. That's number 1. They're going to pitch it out to the right side. Some running room for, I believe that's Solomon. They're going to have another first down. As Huntington with a little momentum here to open up their offense in the second half.
Yeah, they've gotten away from just running the dive play. They're handing it to the back in the eye and having some success getting the ball downhill.
Another pitch. Nice job, open field tackle there by Vincent Butcher. Going to be a loss on the play of about 2, making it second down and 12. Ball's placed on the Neville 31-yard line.
Yeah, good job there pursuing the ball and sticking with your assignment and having the pitch man.
This time number 1 is at wide receiver, and he handed off to the tailback. He's going to gain about 4 yards on this play on the left side. Now 3rd down and about 8, maybe 7. Let's say it's 7. 3rd down and 7 for Huntington. Ball's at the 26-yard line of Neville. Pitch back to Solomon again. He gets some positive yardage, but not enough for the 1st down. He's going to be about 2 yards short. He's going to set up another 4th down. As Will mentioned in the halftime stats, 2 for 8 on 4th down for Huntington. They're going to go quick. Evans is trying to push his way to it, and I think they're going to give him the spot at around the 19-yard line, and this might move the chains. And we're reaching right near the 6-minute mark as we're up against a hydration timeout. So, folks, 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a break. Neville leads Huntington 35-6, but the Raiders are driving. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back on the other side with more Neville Tiger football.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
If you've lost a loved one through the fault of someone else, call Parker Alexander today or visit parkeralexander.com for more information or to schedule an appointment.
This is where I run.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Stewart Shelby, Robert Lane, Jason Ewing on the call here for tonight's ball game as a halfback pass looking for Carter in the end zone, and the throw is going to be just a little bit long. Cam Riley was on the coverage, and they take a chance there on 1st down. You see on this replay, that was Solomon throwing it, and falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10 now from the Tiger 19 for Huntington. Evans puts a man in motion. He's going to turn, hand it to the tailback. That's Solomon, and he's met right in the hole. He might have gotten a yard, and that's going to be it. 3rd down and 9 upcoming for the Raiders.
Yeah, good job by Neville coming out after the break there. I'm sure Coach Collins has coached up these defensive linemen and linebackers.
Another hard count. Got the Tigers to jump. 3rd and 9 is going to be 3rd and 4. Now, after they mark this off, my brother Will's tuned into the St. Fred game, and them and Gina have got a good one going. Gina leads St. Fred's 20-18 with 9 minutes to go in that football game. 5:24 to go in this football game, and now a 3rd and 4 for the Raiders as there's a pass and an incomplete, but there's a flag on the play on the far sideline as I believe that was Price there on the coverage. They might say he was interference. I don't know. I didn't see that. Let's look at the replay here. As the throw comes up, he was there a little bit early. He never looked back for the football.
That's right. That's what I said earlier. It was a good defensive play. If he gets his head turned around, the referee's not going to call that.
Yep.
You got to show that you're actually going for the ball because both the defender and the receiver have a right to the ball. But if you're not looking, they're going to call it every time.
So half the distance marked off. It's going to place the ball at the Neville 7-yard line, and 1st and goal now for Huntington. Evans under center. He's going to turn. He's looking to throw. He dropped a running back out of the backfield, but look at that was Breland Robinson chasing that down and getting a paw on it. nice defensive play by the Tiger linebacker.
Yeah, good job there by Breland and not getting caught up with the play action and able to retreat and cover the fullback that came out into the flat, making a big play there. That fullback was going to outflank the Neville defense and probably score. So big play there by Breland.
All right, now 2nd and goal, and no flags. They move quick right there. There's a scrum around the 3-yard line, and the Tigers win the scrum, push them back, but the forward progress by the Raider running back is going to place the ball at the 3-yard line. And now they're whistling it dead.
Had a Huntington guy down.
Oh, we had a –
yeah, as he's coming off the field here.
Okay, they had one of the big guys. So we're going to keep it right here as they're trying to bring everybody back onto the field. As the White Hats trying to bring everybody back, saying it wasn't really they stopped the clock. Now the clock's should be back running here.
Yeah, lots of misdirection from Huntington. The linebackers really have to have eye control here.
Yep.
It's not really, and like you said, they're not really running that option. They've seen it, but it's almost they're running traps and really traps to the backside.
Yep.
All right, 3rd and goal from the Tiger 3-yard line. Evans hands it off to his tailback. That's actually the fullback, and big D'Angelo Woods, first man there, and a host of Tigers are going to bring down. That's number 34, Niles Hullaby, the fullback, and it's going to be 4th and goal from the 3. No gain on the play. Here come a couple of bigger bodies into the line, but they look like they're confused as we're at 15 on the play clock, and now they're going to bring everybody back out there. Evans is going to have to hurry up. We're 9, 8, 7. They hurry to the line on this 4th down play, and look, the right guard jumped, but they're going to say he didn't, and they're going to – that's Kenton Brosette catches the quick slant there from Evans, and Huntington has tacked on 6 more.
Yeah, just playing, soft coverage, and you got to know where the goal line is, and, they just ran the slant, single receiver side, and took what the defense was given there, and good drive there by Huntington.
Definitely
they
a good drive.
executed. Yeah, they executed.
All right, Huntington going for 2 here. Evans under center, and that's going to be blown dead.
They called the false start.
Now they got the false start that time right there. So back them up 5 and try it again. As it stands, Neville leads Huntington 35-12 now. After that, that's the first offensive possession for Huntington of the second half, and they've had it for a while. 3:52 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, and we're awaiting that 2-point conversion. Now they got to do it from the 8-yard line. All right, Evans, they weren't set. He's going to throw a fade to the end zone, and it is out of bounds. They call him out of bounds right there. The receiver did catch it. The officials say he was out of bounds. So 2-point conversion, no good. We're going to take a 30-second break. Neville 35, Huntington 12. We'll be back in just a minute.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Family Solutions broadcast booth as we're bringing you this action from Shreveport, Louisiana, site of the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. Huntington, with an impressive drive on their first offensive possession, tacks on 6 points to cut into the Tiger lead. Now Neville leads Huntington 35-12. Huntington, I cannot make out that number. I don't know if that's – is that number 80? Landon Gibbs kicking it. It's taken up front by Jacob Robinson around the 35-yard line, and he's going to get it out to about the 45-yard line. So about a 10-yard return for Jacob Robinson. And the Tigers will take over from there.
Yeah, you'd like to see this Neville offense, get back going. We kind of sputtered, coming out of halftime, both offensively and defensively. Just not playing with the intensity that you would like, to start the second half with the big lead. But right here, you've got to get going and try to put points on the board and put this out of reach.
Tigers come out 4 wide, 2 to either side. Anzalone's going to draw the Huntington line off sides, and referee's going to step off 5 yards, and that's first down and 5. Frank Mansfield in the backfield. Now for the Tigers, we've got Vaughn and Hanlon to the near side. That's Gibson and I believe Wade to the far side. No, that's not Wade. I'll tell you in a minute. They hand the ball off to Mansfield right there. That's Corey Hughes on the far side at wide receiver. Mansfield going to lose a yard on that one and make that second down and 6 now for Neville. Ball's right at the Neville 49-yard line. We've reached 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Anzalone, quick pass to Vaughn. It's complete. Across the 50 to the 46 is where they're going to say his forward progress stopped. It's going to be close to a first down, maybe about a half a yard shy. It's going to be 3rd and short now for the Tigers.
Yeah, good job of execution there and creating a 3rd and short.
Yeah.
With a quick, easy pass, getting the ball into our playmakers' hands and letting them get upfield. Main thing, getting the ball out of Anzalone's hand.
All right, Jacob Robinson in at running back for the Tigers. There's a snap. Robinson has a run room. He's got a little daylight. He's going to be tripped up at the 26-yard line. Well, the Tigers convert the Sonic drive in on North 18th Street first down and tack on a few more yards to that as that ball's out to the 26-yard line of Huntington. And the Tigers are once again on the move.
Yeah, good run right there. Way to convert and move the chains.
Tigers not in a hurry here. 2 wides to the near side, 1 to the far. Anzalone looking to throw. He's got a man. He's got Hanlon in the end zone. Touchdown. 26-yarder. Doesn't get much easier than that there, Robert.
No, two great plays, two touchdowns for Hanlon tonight. He's had a big night, and a great throw by Anzalone.
Plenty of time back there to deliver the football and a nice route.
Yep, we've really opened up the passing game, and what got us going early was hitting the quick hitches. Giving Anzalone high percentage throws, giving the receivers a chance to get going, and we've done a great job of executing tonight in the passing game.
Bradley Hanlon with his one of his most productive nights as a Neville Tiger, with 2 touchdowns here this evening. We're at 5-4. Looks like snapper's going to come in. The Tigers are going to have to call a timeout on an extra point, as Rudy has been doing it all night.
Yeah.
And then I think they're just going to take the flag and move back, and they're not going to waste the timeout. So back them up 5. They're trying to get Sutton Lewis out there as he comes in to snap this one. Now the ball will be placed at the 15 for Chandler Pettis. Snaps there. The kick is up. And it's good. 42-12 is your score. Tigers all over the Huntington Raiders. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back with more Neville Tiger football right here on the Neville Network and Sunny 98.3.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a post-game Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
Well, Robert, as we return here, Tigers have been doing what we wanted to see this offense here this evening. They got on the turf. We got great weather. The conditions are in their favor, and they're doing what we thought that this offense could do.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And starting with the leader of Brooks Anzalone, he's had a great night. Mm-hmm. And what we're seeing is some young underclassmen have some success, especially at receiver. Yeah. So that's a good thing to see. And Coach Taneyhill said it on the show the other night. We want to continue to get better and try to peak, towards the end of the season and get these guys reps. So that's what we're doing tonight.
Pettis kicking off from the Huntington 45 after a personal foul penalty on that extra point. Easily puts this one in the end zone for a touchback, and Huntington will take over on the 20.
Stewart, I got 3 OCS Eagles at my house right now. Emery and Ella and Evie Perry.
Oh, yeah?
And they're on the Neville Tiger Network.
Oh, they are?
Yep. So got to give them a little shout-out.
Get those Perry girls
back
up on
got some Eagles listening. May get them over here to be on the cheer squad one day.
But Tigers right now in control of this one, 42-12. Minute 46 to go here in the third quarter. Cameron Evans back out there for Huntington. He's going to turn and pitch it to Solomon. Nice, tough run in there from Solomon here in the second half as he pushes forward. Finally brought down at around the 30-yard line. So it's going to be close to a first down for him. Yeah, there's a nice pick right there. It's going to be just shy, about half a yard shy from – no, they're going to say he got the first down, and this time they're going to try the fullback, and D'Angelo Woods and Brody Watley were there to shut that down.
Yeah, and I tell you, there hadn't been a lack of effort by this Huntington offense. The quarterback, receivers, and running backs have played hard tonight, and they're still playing hard. That was some good runs, or the good run to start that drive there, and then Neville was able to stop the dive play to create first and long.
All right, this is 2nd and 10,
yeah.
Actually, as they try the quick slant here, and it's incomplete. Ball's a little bit high for Kenton Brosette.
Yeah, the chains had not moved.
Yeah, the chains, they finally got it right. Yeah. It's 3rd down over there on the far sideline. Ball's at the Huntington 30, and they trail by 30 to your Neville Tigers. Here's Evans. Under center. Trying to set up that middle screen, and the pressure had Evans backpedaling the whole way, and he overthrows the screen. He wanted to get Solomon there, dragging in the middle, or not Solomon, actually Carter, in the middle of the field, and there's nothing there. Now it's 4th down and 10 for the Raiders. Trade out a couple of guys. You see Jamarian Mims come in, Caleb Tucker come in for Huntington. And the way they've been going, they might go for this one as well, as another offsides penalty there from the right side. I believe, was that 48? Yeah, Fred Clark. Got a little happy. And on 4th and 10, you got to just make sure you don't jump right there. Give them that 4th and 5.
And we've had a few of those tonight where the defense is jumping offside. You've got one job, and that's to look at the ball.
Yeah.
The ball is what makes you go, and you've got to train your mind and see the ball move and then go. We can't give people free 5 yards, especially on 4th down.
Almost got it again, but he held himself up there. tried the hard count to get a free first down. Evans now from the shotgun. He's going to quick kick this one, and it goes straight up in the air. Tigers are going to have to get out of the way of the football. As who was that? That was Butcher that was running. It went so straight up. Everybody's running scurry, and nobody could find the football. It finally came down and comes to rest at the 44-yard line of Huntington. Not the best quick kick.
It looks like we got a flag on the play. I think it may be a chop block. Or hold. It's holding.
Holding against the Raiders. They're going to decline it and take the ball already with nice field position at the Huntington 44-yard line.
Yeah, Neville did a good job there. Fourth and short, they lined up. You don't know if they're going to kick it or if they're going to run a play.
Yeah.
And, again, we talked about it earlier in the first half. You still got to play defense. Don't expect them to kick it. That time they played defense and forced a bad punt.
All right, you see John Michael Sampanero out there at quarterback for the Tigers, getting his first varsity reps here.
Yep.
In Shreveport. He hands the ball off. That's 20. Jonathan Green on the carry. He's going to get a yard, make it 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. And it's good to get a couple of these young backs quarterback and running back there with that offensive line, the number one offensive line, to kind of see what they can do in these types of situations. As John Michael looks to the sideline for the play call. Jonathan Green next to him. And now a flag comes in. False start against the Tigers. Different cadence can get you, and now
different operation.
Well, that's going to be the end of the third quarter, though. Neville 42, Huntington 12. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with more football right after this.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
Truck accidents are different from car accidents. With trucks, you've got federal regulations that may apply all over the land. You need an attorney who's experienced in handling these cases, who knows all those federal laws, and has years of experience fighting for our clients.
This is why I run.
All right, welcome back as we are right at the start of the fourth quarter of play. Neville leading Huntington 42-12, and the chains, everything is kind of it's the change. It's not 2nd down and 13, and all kind of stuff is going on down there. As it should be 2nd down and 9. Oh, we false started. So it is 2nd down and 14. That's correct. Okay.
And
so
now we just false started again.
There's about 5 guys that moved at that.
And it looks like to me that the center is having an issue here in Sampanera.
Yeah.
Everybody else heard him, but not the center.
All right. So 2nd down and 19 now for the Tigers. I get that snap off. Green is going to be wrapped up. No gain on the play. That's going to make it 3rd down and 19 for Neville.
And that's an issue with you have a new quarterback that comes in. He's got a different sound to his cadence. The volume may not be as high. All kind of different things, and that's why it's so important to obviously the center and quarterback are the two most important people.
Yeah.
They touch the ball every play, and you can see the trouble that it causes. Hopefully they can get that worked out.
All right, 3rd down and 19. Sampanera in the shotgun. He calling for the football. He's going to stop. and throw the football right there. He gets to the chains, but the front end of the chains to Isaac Jungina. And that gets it across the 45 to the 44. But a nice job of kind of staying with that play from Sampanera. And that's, Robert, what I've seen from that young man in JV ball is he really moves well and keeps his eyes downfield.
Yeah, he's not the tallest guy on the team, obviously. But he's got a good feel for the game, and we've seen it in the Jamboree. And he moves well, and he's done well in the JV games as well. So good to see him be an athlete there and make a good throw.
Pettis back to punt this one away. It's going to bounce around the 15, take a Neville roll, and be downed at the 13-yard line. So that's the Tigers didn't get much going there on that drive offensively, but they flipped field position, and Huntington has got 77 yards to go, and they trail already by 30. A couple of little interesting score tidbits. St. Fred's leads Gina. 2 minutes to play, 26-20. So we got a good one going there. As well as OCS has a tight one going with Mansfield. They were leading 20-13, and then they said they turned the ball over. Oak Grove, the surprising one is Oak Grove all over Sterlington, 52-20 right now, as that ball carrier takes it out up the left side, out to around the 24-yard line. That's going to move the chains for Huntington. Let's see, we're seeing a couple of new faces there on that defensive side of the football. We'll try to get a few of those numbers for you. Another handoff, this time nothing doing for the Raider running back. I think that's 48 in there on that tackle. 95. Let's see who we got. That's Antonio Anderson, number 95, and Fred Clark there. Gain of about 1. Second down on a long 9 for Huntington. Evans turns, hands it off to his tailback. He's tripped up in the backfield. It's going to fall forward for a couple. But that's it. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 now for Huntington. And there's a Tiger down on the field. Let's see who that is.
82.
That's not 82. If he's playing defense,
maybe 62.
That's 62.
Mason's 82.
Yeah. That's Anzalone Perkins right there. What's that?
Listen to that Sterlington score. You got to remember now they've played us, West Monroe, Mangum, and who else? I mean, they've been playing big boy football. I'm sure they're probably banged up a little bit.
And Oak Grove's got a good football team. They're young and rebuilding, but some big guys over there in Oak Grove. They're never a slouch. All right, here's 3rd down and 7. Handoff to the fullback, trying to fight for some extra yards, and they're going to give him a 1st down. That extra effort. Running back, fullback pulls it or pushes the pile out to the 34-yard line of Huntington, and they're going to say they're saying it's 4th down, and they're going to get it either way because the chains on the other side have been a fiasco.
Yeah, they're not helping us.
Cagle trips up the tailback there, but if they said it was a 4th down, then this would be a 1st down, and you see Skip pacing over there.
Yeah.
With the
he's getting them right.
He's trying to fix them. So now it's 2nd down. That was a 1st down, so it's 2nd down and 8 now. Here we go. Evans looking to pass. He's got one man. He's looking for 4, and a flag comes in. Cam Riley with some good coverage, and that was a late flag. Let's check out the replay if we can here. You see Evans's throw as we slow it down, and that's just a good play by the defensive back.
It looked clean from down here.
It looked clean from up here too, but nevertheless, a little hanky on the ground. It's going to mark it off 15 yards in the Raiders' favor. Looks like they're going to spot the ball at the 50-yard line. So neutral territory there at the 50.
That's a tough break, for the Neville defensive back. He did a good job of covering there.
And Cam Riley's done a great job all night. A missed tackle there from in the backfield as the ball pops out at the end of that play. And there, I think I saw the near side judge say he was down. The running back might have been, was that 18 or 15? That's 15. Maybe Michael Casey. They say he's down by contact at the 35-yard line of Neville. Once again, that's Casey on the carry. He's going to gain about 4. We're approaching 8 minutes to go in this football game. Neville in control, 42-12. But Huntington driving here.
Yeah, Huntington's done a good job the second half of running the football. There's not enough time on the clock.
And the little throw out there to Demarion Carter is caught at the 25. That's going to move the chains again. Just a little quick route from the lone receiver.
The success they've had in the first half, in the second half, running the football has not been – it wasn't the same in the first half. And fortunately for Neville, that was the case.
And now a timeout there taken by the Tigers, so we'll take one too. A 1-minute break. We'll be back on the other side with more Neville Tiger football.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a post-game Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
And we're back here. First down and 10 for Huntington as Evans with the play action. There's a flag there as he's going to throw the little wheel. It's going to be in for a touchdown, but I believe this one's coming back, holding against Huntington. That's going to negate that touchdown.
Yeah, really good throw there by the quarterback, and a good job by the receiver. He fell down and was able to get his footing, and it became backyard football, and the receiver won. Fortunately for Neville, there was a holding call, and it's going to back him up here.
All right, so they're going to mark that off from the 26-yard line, and that should bring it back to the 36. 10-yard step off. It's going to be first down and about 12, 11 and a half, or first down and 21 and a half. Let's call it that. I don't know if Will can make that graphic. Okay, handoff to the fullback, tripped up in the backfield. It'll be a short gain. I believe that was
34.
Robert Graves on the stop for the Tigers. Fullback in there was Niles Hullaby. Once again, handoff to Hullaby. This time out of the tailback position. He had some running room there on the left side. Gets a lot of those penalty yards back, plus a few. Gets out to the 17-yard line. And that should be third down and about 3 now for the Raiders.
Yeah, it looks like we're rotating in some defensive linemen there up front.
Evans hands it off to Hullaby. He's going to have the first down. He's brought down Truman McNabb there at the end of the bottom of that pile. I also saw Jesse Merrill's assistant on that tackle. We're approaching the final hydration timeout. We're at 6 minutes and 28 seconds to go in this one. Huntington has the football on the Neville 12, and then going to have a flag. Is that right tackle or really tight end spot jumped for Huntington, and now you see Brody Watley coming back in, giving Fred Clark a breather. That backs him up 5, makes it 1st down and 15 for Huntington. Clock running. 6:11. See if they'll get a playoff before this hydration timeout. They will. That pass looked like it might have been tipped at the line because it came out funky.
Yeah, it came out. It looked like it may have come out bad. Let's see here. Got the replay. Yeah, he had
his hand on Watley.
Yeah, Watley pushed the tight end back into him and forced a bad throw. So good job there by the defense.
All right, our final hydration timeout of the evening. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. Neville leads Huntington 42-12. This is Tiger Football on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger Football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
As you gaze across up at the press box here where we are in the Family Solutions broadcast booth here at Independence Stadium in Shreveport, Louisiana, scores keep coming in. We heard Ouachita was down a little bit to Conway, Arkansas, as they went on the road for that one. And then Ruston and Cabot, Arkansas are in overtime, I believe, 14-14. St. Fred wins it over Gina, 26-20. Okay, 1st and 15. Evans brings a man inside and hands the football off up the left side. Should be 3rd down. Anyway, there's 2nd down, and it says 2nd down and 11 or 12. But it hadn't been – I'm not going to trust it.
No.
Let's just see. Here's Evans again, hands it off to the tailback, and Brody Watley blows this play up in the backfield. No gain. It looks like a loss of 1 from up here, but no gain here. Now 3rd down and 12 for Huntington, and if it is 3rd down, you definitely.
Well, now they're showing 4th.
Okay, now it's 4th
he got
down.
caught up.
All right, so. My point being 3rd down, you're going to see at least 2 plays if they don't score here. But now it's 4th down and 12. Yep. Okay, so Will was right.
He was.
I don't know. I don't know who to trust.
I know
over here. All right, Evans looking to throw. He's throwing the back corner, and it's incomplete. The Tigers will take over on downs. Alan Price on the coverage for Neville. And I guess that the drive is thwarted by the Tiger defense. So good job, brothers. Guys are bending and not breaking.
That's right. They got down there and able to create a 4th and long, thankfully for the holding penalty. And Neville did a good job of making a stop there and giving this offense the ball back with 4:51 left in the 4th quarter. And I'm guessing we're going to get another look at Sampanera. You know, his first drive they had issues with cadence and offsides and put him behind the chains. And hopefully we can see a drive get put together here and watch him have some success. He's got a really good arm. You watch him throw the football, and he's got a good release, and he throws a pretty ball.
And they've swapped out everybody on the line. I mean, this is your JV line here, and Sampanero's got a little running room on the right side, and a flag's going to come in there at the end, and they're going to get Gengina probably for lightly holding somebody around the 24-yard line.
I like the lightly.
Well, it didn't really look blatant as Sampanero made a nice run there, but that's going to bring that run back. And let's see where they stop marking it off. All right, ball's placed at the 13-yard line. And that's kind of weird that it goes back to the 13, which was the original line of scrimmage. And block wasn't 10 yards down the field.
No.
It's a spot foul. Hey, either way. All right, 1st and 10 again for the Tigers. Split 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, and now we're taking a timeout.
Yeah.
The play clock was about to run out.
Yep.
So, and this is Coach Taneyhill's trying to talk to his young Tigers. And you see 86 there. That's Brandon Baker, one of the tight ends. And let's see, a couple of other guys. Tyler Brown is one of the big guys, one of those sophomores as well. 59 is Cameron Johnson, another big junior. You say Dylan Jackson, another sophomore, big young man. Let's see who else we got out there. 56 is the other one. That's Leo Ketchens. 56. Okay, 1st down and 10. Here we go. Tigers are set. Sampanero barking for the football. He's got it. Jonathan Green makes a spin move around the 18-yard line, and he might go. He's at the 50, the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers. Jonathan Green taking it 86 yards for the score.
Great run.
Well, a heck of a run. Watch this on the replay. Watch his spin move as the linebacker missed him, and then he just turned on the Jets.
Yeah.
He came by here, looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
So Jonathan Green tacks on 6 more, makes it 48-12 Tigers as we're set to kick the extra point here. Sampanero to hold. Pettis kicks it through, and with 4:05 remaining in this football game, Neville leads Huntington 49-12. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back on the other side with more Neville Tiger football. Stay tuned.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14 inch. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from and 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta bowls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
We're back here. If you're watching on the network, it's not 46 seconds left. It's 4 minutes and 5 seconds. There we go. Hey. It's 49-12. Jonathan Green getting in on the action with an 86-yarder. Just and like Jason said, he was shot out of a cannon. Jason, when Jonathan takes off down there, what was the reaction on the sideline?
Well, most everybody over here is kind of sitting back, relaxing, chit-chatting, and when he shot out, I mean, helmets were thrown, people were knocked over. It was a mad rush to meet him in the end zone.
That's awesome.
Well, when you get a guy like Jonathan, a senior, been in this mix for 4 years and stuck with the program, and he'll remember that play for the rest of his life.
No doubt about it. And being here at Independence Bowl, he can ride by here and he can always say, I scored a long touchdown in that stadium.
That's correct. All right, another personal foul penalty on that extra point. Second personal foul we've had on an extra point here against Huntington is going to place the football at the 45 of Huntington, and here comes Pettis. He's going to kick this one into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback for the Raiders. And the Tigers well in hand here, 49-12, Robert. And, you just, like you said, the theme tonight, didn't know what Huntington was going to bring.
Right.
I think they might have chose poorly with maybe their scheme, but they had their reasons.
That's right.
The Tiger defense played well. I mean, they gave up a couple of little big plays, and against a guy like Cameron Evans, you're going to do that.
Right.
But overall, the progression of not only the offensive side of the ball, but the defensive side of it as well.
No doubt about it. And seeing the execution, like you said, on both sides of the ball was a good thing. Coming off of a tough loss to Ouachita, who's a good football team.
All right, Evans under center. He's going to hand it off. That's the fullback who's been playing tailback. That's Niles Hullaby. He's going to fall forward for about 3 yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 7 as the Tigers just constantly swapping out bodies down there on the field. Once again, Hullaby on the carry. He's going to lose. No, they're going to say he gained a yard.
Forward progress.
Forward progress to the 25. So that'll make it 3rd down and 5 for Huntington. Band has not stopped beating those drums. They've been at it all night. Okay, 3rd down and 5 here. Still trying to get the play in, and you can sense the frustration from Evans as Charles Dennis is talking to the official. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, I don't know.
As Huntington's just going to take a timeout. All right, timeout on the field. We'll take one, too. 30 seconds. We'll be back with more Tiger football right after this.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
Like we said earlier, still a lot to cheer about as your Neville Tigers have a 37-point lead over the Huntington Raiders. Huntington has a football on their own 25-yard line with a 3rd down and 5. Stuck with the I formation here. Coach Dennis is not happy about something. Handed off to the fullback there, and nothing doing. I believe that was Butcher on the stop for the Tigers. They're going to say he got a couple. It's going to be another 4th down upcoming for Huntington. See, OCS hangs on, or actually came back and wins over Mansfield 27-20. We're going to have a complete score wrap-up here coming up in the Martinez Chiropractic post-game show, as once again, something's going on. They're waiting to take another timeout here. We'll keep it here. I don't know what Coach Dennis is doing down there.
Running the clock out.
It's a minute 51 to go, and we'll keep it here. But up next for the Tigers, hey, we got a home game next Friday night. North
Caddo.
Who are we playing?
North Caddo.
North Caddo. North Caddo comes to Bill Ruppel Stadium. They will be selling some season tickets, so go see, I believe, Miss Joy this is your last chance. If you haven't gotten your season tickets by now, you should be scolded, but you got one more week to get them, and if they're not sold by Thursday, they're going to go to the general public, so go pick them up. We'd like to see a lot of butts in the seats there for the regular season home opener for the Tigers against North Caddo next Friday night. Okay, 4th down and 4 here for Huntington. And the hard count is going to get and that's exactly the reaction, I'm sure, that who was that? That was Greeley that popped the big man, Cam Johnson, for jumping off sides. But either way, minute 43 to go in this football game, and Tigers well in control of this one, 49-12. This ball thrown behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and they're going to mark it there. That's just like fumbling out of bounds back there.
That was a backwards pass and goes out of bounds. So
backs them up about 3 yards. 2nd down and 13 upcoming for Huntington. But like we said in the Martinez Chiropractic post-game report, we'll have scores from around the area as well as stats Jay Traylor's been working on diligently for us up here in the press box. Also been spotting for us there. He's the only one that brought binoculars. Just a nice play there by, who was that, 95? 95? Yeah, Antonio Anderson. That got in that tackle in the backfield. Another loss of about 1 on the play. 3rd down and 14 upcoming for Huntington. 27 seconds remain in this football game before it goes final. Probably one final snap. They're going to have to at least take one as the play clock's at 11. Going to let it go all the way down. Evans goes under center. Turns, hands it off again, and that's going to do it. Jonah Greeley with the stop, and the Tigers are going to win this one 49-12. And just an impressive performance here. Didn't know what you were going to see with Huntington. They've been putting up big offensive numbers. Evans had thrown for over 300 yards in his first 2 games, but not tonight, as the Tiger defense shut that down, and the Tiger offense really got their legs underneath them.
Yeah, and, obviously, last week you hate to lose to a good washed-off football team like we did. And so this was a great game to get that bad taste out of our mouth, and we executed on both sides of the ball tonight really well. Defense obviously held strong against a team that's got some good athletes.
Yes.
And they're dangerous. And, offense – operated to a T, both in the run game and passing game. So it was good to see.
All right, let's toss it down to Jason Ewing, who's got Coach Taneyhill for some post-game comments.
Hey, Coach, everything seemed to be clicking tonight. We didn't have any rain, didn't have any weather. There weren't any delays. Is this kind of what we've been hiding all year?
Well, I hope so. I thought our guys played great on both sides of the ball. Our defense is we're getting better and better each week. We just got so many young guys playing, and just proud of their effort, man. To drive all the way over here to Independence Stadium and play a really good football team like Huntington and come out and play as well as we did after last week, man, that's just showing we're growing a little bit every week, and I'm just proud of them.
And we get one at home next week, be the first home game of the season. That's got to be a little exciting.
I'm going to introduce them to the field when we get there. It's been a little while, so can't wait to get home in front of our home crowd against a good North Caddo team. They got one of the best wide receivers in the country playing for them, so it'll be fun to watch.
It'll be a good time. Thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you, Coach Taneyhill, and thank you, Jason, for your work down there on the sidelines. As we move into the Martinez Chiropractic post-game report, I'll run down the stats here quickly for you. Total offense, Neville with 474 to 350 for Huntington. Tigers ran 39 plays. Huntington they ran 81 plays, Jay? That's a lot. Okay, anyway, importantly, Brooks Anzalone, 13 of 15 through the air for 254 yards. Oppositely, Cam Evans, 11 for 28 for 148. Brooks had 4 touchdowns through the air. Cam had 2 for Huntington. On the ground, the Tigers put out 220 yards rushing on 24 attempts. There was a nice kind of balanced attack from the Tigers. Huntington ended the night with 202 on the ground. The Tigers were led in receiving by, let's see if we've got it here. Here's the receiving yards. Jalen Nichols had that one catch for 70 yards and a touchdown. Bradley Hanlon with 2 catches for 64 yards and 2 touchdowns. Gibson had a 60-yarder, 1 catch for 60 for a touchdown. Caleb Vaughn with 7 catches for 39 yards as well. On the ground, Jalen Nichols, 10 carries, 98 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Green, 3 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown for that young man. Brooks Anzalone, 12 of 14 for 244 and 4 touchdowns. John Michael Sampanera had 1 throw, and it was caught for 10 yards. Cam Evans ends his night 11 for 25 with 148 yards and 2 scores. Thanks, Jay Traylor, for those stats. And you see the Tiger band playing Tiger Rag, and that's always a good sign when they're doing that at the end of the game. That normally means a Tiger victory. And real quickly, you got the scores updated? Or just let me know when you do, Will.
Well, I might have to say some because some of them they've been updating actually the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, so well, why don't we'll turn it over to Will for our final scores here in the Martinez Chiropractic postgame report, and then we'll come back to us for a couple of final comments from tonight's game.
So, yes, Captain Shreve defeated Union Parish tonight 31-21. Carroll just went up on Southwood 40-12. Ruston just defeated Cabot, Arkansas 17-14. West Washita just went up on the Richwood Rams 27-26. West Monroe defeats Republic of Tennessee 56-0. Of course, Oak Grove defeats Sterlington 52-20. Wasserman defeats Mentorship Academy now 67-0. And St. Fred's defeats Gina 26-20. Class 2A, Faraday Bastrop still all knotted up at 28. Winfield and Cedar Creek, that's a final 35-20. OCS defeats Manfield 26-20. Delhi Charter defeats River Oaks 44-8, and I didn't have a LaSalle score.
Thank you, Will Anders. All right, Robert, you see him talking at the end of the game. You finish a 3-game road trip 2-1.
Yeah.
You know, one against a historic rival in a hard-fought game last week, but you come over here and really get things clicking, trying to get to the end of the into the middle of the season.
Right, and always good to go on the road and get a win, especially coming off of a tough loss at that. And I think you pointed out when you were reading the stats, offensively we spread the ball around tonight. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of guys that touched the ball and had good positive plays, a lot of yardage, and glad to see we got the passing game going early with high percentage throws. Got Anzalone going, with those little hitches and got the ball, spread around, and then you end up hitting a big play here and there, and next thing you know, you're 12 was Anzalone's 12 for 14, passing. Yeah. That's
pretty efficient.
That's efficient. And defensively, we got to clean up some of the penalties, the offside penalties.
We had 14 penalties tonight.
That's right. You can't get away with that against the better football teams when you don't have such a big lead. So clean those up. But I think that we've showed progress. The first game of the season against Evangel, you just kind of chalk that one up to the mud game. We didn't know what we really had coming out of that. Lose to a good Washita team, and then tonight I think it was an impressive win against a good Huntington football team with a lot of athletes.
Well, you're right. An impressive win for the Tigers. They win this one 49-12. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in with us here on the Neville Tiger Network in Sunny 98.3. Justin Wilson back in the Sunny 98.3 studios. Thank you for all your help having to deal with us here in Shreveport. Also, our crew, Jay Traylor on the stats, Will Anders was doing the pregame, halftime, and a little postgame stuff, plus punching all the buttons for us, making this production get off the ground. We had Brian Birch, Garrett Davis on the cameras and then our sideline cameraman Sean Hollister. So it takes a team of people to make this thing work, and we appreciate each and every one of you, and also a team of sponsors. And we got a great group of sponsors. I hope you're noticing those sponsors not only on the network side but also on the radio side that help make these broadcasts possible each and every Friday night. Coming up next on the network, we'll have Tiger Talk next Wednesday at Melvin, so come out and see us there. We shoot it live every Wednesday at 6:30, so stay tuned for that. And next Friday night, we will be at home against North Caddo, and what a great time that'll be, because we were ready for a home game. Yeah. I can guarantee you. For Jason Ewing and Robert Lane, I'm Stewart Shelby saying good night from Independence Stadium here in Shreveport, Louisiana. Tigers win 49-12.